right, y'all. It's time to talk wrestling with the Kings. It's time for an all-new episode of the Three Amigos podcast show. Without any further ado, let's get straight into it. Let me start introducing y'all to the Suplexes, our esteemed co-hosts. First of all, as always, there's no shook hands in Brooklyn. If you don't know me, you will. If it don't make dollars, it definitely don't make sense. The bottom line is always the dollar sign. I am brilliant, bright, and always willing to fight. I am Brandon Thor.
Yes, indeedy.
And second, hailing originally from the livest borough, Brooklyn, Flatbush, that is. He was once all in. He still might be double or nothing. He's the meanest on the wheels of steel and the voice of our turnbuckle talk. And he is currently our reigning, defending Profit champion. Right here on the Three Amigos show. Clap it up for the Panamanian God. He is the Mesha Key.
Let me tell you something. But before you continue, let's stop right there. Number one, I predicted. First of all, I didn't predict. I gave a spoiler. All right. This is the second time a pay-per-view I called every match the way it is. Let me tell you something. You know, a tear almost came to my eye when Crown Jewel was over, and I said to myself, "Oh my God, it's a damn shame how good I am." I really said it's a goddamn shame. You know, they should write a book about being this good. You know what I'm saying?
They should. They should. Maybe one day, right?
Maybe one day. Hopefully Tony Khan would read it. But yes.
You think you watched the show? You think I'll read your fucking book?
Listen, I think he will. He will, because somebody got to do some writing in his life. And good writing.
Well, nonetheless, let's move on to our third suplex. Hailing from the concrete jungle as well, Brooklyn. He stands at 6'4". He is lyrical, miracle, spiritual, criminal, minimal, bare minimum, aluminum bars. We never heard them, but that's okay. And he is the 10-time NPWA, that is the National Park Wrestling Alliance champion. Okay?
I know that's right.
He is Sour Diesel Big Daddy Cool. I had to give you the Tony Chimmel.
I thought that was the Byron Saxton.
Hell fucking no. We'll talk about that on if we get to what's up with that. It's hell fucking no. Byron sucked as a ring announcer. WWE.
Yo, he was trying his hardest.
He didn't even remember the women's title fucking match. Conspicuous by his absence, he is still on a plane from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. It's Masquerade Cam. He will be here next week with his disputed list. But nonetheless, we do have a guest that's on the line, and he's our special guest today, all right? He's Boomaye. He's for the people, all right? Like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, he's an athlete on PWI 500. The year 2022, he was number 485. In 2023, he was number 368. But to me, more importantly, he made the BRP list at number 50 this year.
I did.
All right? Again, he's a member of the Boomaye Fight Club. Which, like I said, he's for the people. He's the self-proclaimed king of New York. We all are kings, but he's the self-proclaimed king of New York. He's cut from a different Kente. Ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in between, give it up for Mr. J. Bougie.
That was smooth. That was smooth. I like that. That was smooth.
You like that intro, right?
Listen, J. Bougie, you know, it's a shame that only me and you could know what greatness is. You know what I mean? And that's really, I'm.
Oh, we starting hot. I see.
Yeah. Only me and you understand what greatness is. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but we got the 10-time champ right there.
Oh,
yeah. That was 2 decades ago. But the fact is, only me and you. And I'm pretty sure this title is gonna come off my shoulder and go on yours one day. Okay?
Listen.
That's what I'm predicting.
All right.
Oh, is that a spoiler?
I have the Bruno Sammartino of my division. Okay.
You damn right.
You do.
You damn
That's
right. Very good one. Very
That's
good call. Very
You
good
good
call.
on that level, brother.
This, you know what I'm saying? All right.
All right, y'all. So y'all know how this thing go. We ain't gonna do it different, although we got guests. We got a guest in the house, but we gonna party the same way. We gonna move right into the turnbuckle talk. Mash Out King, what you got with us for the turnbuckle talk?
All right, so tonight I'm gonna cover everything from Crown Jewel. Okay, so I'm gonna try to move relatively quickly, but I just want to
say who fucking won.
Could you give me a second? Could you give me a second? First of all, we have to bask in the glory that is me, because first of all, when I said last week, I called it. Listen, Jay. Let me tell you something, right? Understand something. It takes like we got to give a class on being this damn good. You understand what I'm saying here? We got to be able to listen.
Shut his mic
off. I'm just speaking facts. All right. Okay. I don't speak opinions. I'm only speaking facts. Now, all right. So the first match on the card was Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre. Somebody said now you Keith Lee. Yes, absolutely, but not the wrestler, the food critic. All right, so the first on the match is Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre. I thought so too. We said that in the group chat. All right, so the winner of the match was Seth Rollins. I think this was a cool match. What y'all think, fellas?
Seth's outfit was dope as always. Seth came out. His shit was fire. I'm starting to see a little bit of the wear and tear on Seth. But they put on a definitely. I even put in the group. I was like, "Yo, Drew is wrestling tonight, huh?"
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So that's what I definitely thought of the match. Match was good. I mean, I picked Seth Rollins to win. Not until Drew gets rid of that stupid ass fucking sword. Am I gonna be into anything he does and maybe go full on heel? I don't need him to go to the Judgment Day, but if he does, it's okay. Other than that, decent match. If I had to rate it, I'd give it a 7.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a decent match, but I'm waiting for Drew to go heel. This is like a long term booking. He's gonna go heel, and when he go full blown heel, it's gonna get crazy.
You think he's gonna do it at War Games?
Yeah, of course.
Listen,
Jay, what you thought of it? Did you see Crown Jewel?
Nah, so I only caught pretty much Roman's match. I was
the match that mattered.
I caught Roman's match. His matches are always cool. I like to look at his stuff, just see like how he takes his time, like his pacing and everything, like in the ring. But I definitely want to watch it. I'm lying though. I did see the ending of Cena and Solo. That went how I thought it would. That was pretty cool as well too. But yeah, I actually got to watch the whole card. I haven't gotten a chance.
We're gonna get to all that, Jay Bush. Because let me tell you something. Like, I'm just so excited that I won again. I didn't even know what to do with myself.
You said that already.
But listen, I have the right to take a victory lap.
You said that.
I have the right. I'm the Mario Andretti of this shit. Okay, so understand. I'm taking victory laps. Okay, I'm taking the victory lap. Next one. Next one on the card.
You gotta cry that.
Next one on the card is the women's fatal five-way: Rhea Ripley, Shayna Baszler, Zoe Stark, Nia Jax, and Raquel Gonzalez. All right. So in this one, we all picked Rhea Ripley for the win.
Right.
All right. So let me tell you something. Rhea worked. Rhea worked. This match, she worked. She worked really well. You know what I mean? There was a little sloppy moves for some of the ladies, but for the most part, I think this was pretty solid. D, you went last time.
Always sloppy moves from the ladies. And I don't be liking the crowd that they be wrestling in front of, especially out there in Riyadh. I mean, the match was decent. It was sloppy, but we already knew who was going to win. I already told you, Rhea Ripley, and we know what's going to come after that next.
So in the comments, somebody put Zoe was the standout in the match.
I was just about to.
She was.
That's what I was. And remember last week, I
said she was going to take the pin.
Yeah, it was actually Masquerade Cam who said she was going to really take the fall before you said it. But I thought the match was overall a decent match. Mommy ended up on top as always.
As always.
Nia Jax looked really good with that short curly hair. What else? I thought the move that Shayna Baszler did, that double whatever it was, like when everybody was kind of in the submission, and then she had I think Nia and the Caribou the clutch at the same time. I thought that was really dope. I just really would have wished that they could have found a way to kind of maybe even put Rhea in a move or something like that. So it could have been one of those kind of like things we haven't seen in a long time. I don't think the Riyadh crowd is receptive to the women like that. When they wear the outfits, it makes it a little, but overall, I thought it was a decent match.
So are we literally really pretending that that they don't have bias against women in Saudi Arabia? Are we gonna just skip all over that?
Pretending.
Okay.
I was wondering if that's why Samantha wasn't.
They gotta cover up.
Yeah,
not only they gotta cover up, they're beneath. They're under. They're not looked at the same. There's not like here, well, supposedly, allegedly here, like where's this equality thing. They're under. They're there to serve the man. But moving right along. Nonetheless, it's not a political show. It's a
not at all.
Show.
Not at all. Not at all.
I heard of equality, but I never seen it.
Say it again.
I heard of equality, but I never seen it.
All right, I'm gonna move on to the next one if that's okay with you. All right, so we're gonna go to Solo Sikoa versus Big Match John. All right. So listen. All right. Jay Boosh, he boo my yay. Listen to what I'm about to say right here, brother. Yeah. You said earlier when you called this match, you said I knew how it was gonna go. You want to know a little secret? You want to know? I'm gonna tell you a little secret.
Yeah, put me on.
It was only just me and you, baby. Okay, nobody else in the group. Even they predicted John Cena was gonna take the win, and I said there was no reason for John Cena to actually win this match. That's what I said. There's gonna be zero reason for John Cena to win the match. Let me tell you something. Listen, it was a sad moment seeing John Cena walk out. It was. Yeah. It was a very sad moment because yes, it was. It was a very sad moment because the man has defined literally almost 2 decades worth of professional wrestling. So it was very sad to see him walk out and what have you. Now, I was never a fan of John Cena. However, you can't deny what he's done for the business.
Sure.
Yeah, you can't. And I think that I knew he was gonna lose, but I didn't like the way he lost. I didn't.
That the way he lost, that's literally a Cena call. If you look back at how Cena was talking about with him and Brock, like the finish for their matches, like how Brock was just throwing him.
Right.
Cena just did that same thing for Solo. Say, yo, just give me the spike 10 times. Like, yeah, he could have given 1, 2, 3. That's regular. Everyone does a finish 3 times. Like, oh, big statement. We hit that joint 10 times.
You can curse my hand.
You feel me? Back. You hit that 10 times on Cena, bro. Yeah, it's a statement. It's different. You feel me? Like you're gonna stand out way different. I think Cole said it too. He was like that. Solo got like his own star now and it's shining bright. Like the only way you doing that is if he put down Cena that way.
Right.
And it's perfect.
Okay.
We all know Cena going back to Hollywood soon anyway. Like, you feel me? Why not put over someone who they got invested stock in? You feel me? It's clear he's definitely the next one up once this whole bloodline thing is over.
Right.
So shit. Let's Solo. You feel me?
Random.
He said it. He said everything I was thinking. First of all, the only reason why I picked John Cena is because I thought that this was one of his last times that he was going to be in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. He didn't go every time that they go to Saudi Arabia. However, I just thought that they needed the big pyro moment, like I said on last week's show, and that would be the pyro moment. I didn't know it would be Logan Paul winning the United. I mean, I knew he was going to win the belt, but I didn't know that would be the pyro moment. However, it was good to see John walk away. Shouts out to him. Never been a John Cena fan as well, but you got to respect what he's done for this business, as y'all have said. And Solo Sikoa, I've been saying it. Spoiler alert, mash out. I've been saying it since Solo Sikoa been called up, is that he is going to be that nigga.
Okay.
That's Samoa.
See, what's up?
That nigga.
It was sad to see John Cena lose. I felt like that was like the end of an era. That's like how when Undertaker lost and he seen him slowly walking up that ramp. That's what that gave me. It's like, damn. I was like, just like y'all, I wasn't a fan of Cena. I was a fan to not like Cena. It was cool to like hate him because like,
Yeah.
Not
god
like
damn, you always winning. So, but
I
I
love
right there in that moment, I didn't think I want to see him lose. And plus, it was like what he ain't won since 2018. So I felt like, like it was like 2018. They throwing that out there, so maybe he might win. And it was just right there. It was a shocker to see him lose. So, but Solo, he needed that win. But I wish it would have came like somewhere else though, not right there in Crown Jewel.
And also, when you saw John's back when he was walking up that ramp, that's an old man back. John looked
Mm-hmm.
like he had scoliosis walking out of Riyadh. Like it was like really like that back locked up. You know what I'm saying? That back locked up on his ass. You know what I mean? So it looked like I was like, goodbye, John. You know what I mean? We appreciate you though. We appreciate everything you've done. Next on the card was Rey Mysterio versus Logan Paul. All right. And for the win came Logan Paul. The reason, and I think you guys kind of agree with me on the last show. I said that Logan Paul needed this win because he's been taking the L before. Also, him holding the WWE championship, on his show and
United
anywhere.
States champion.
Yes, United States championship, on anywhere, it brings eyes to the product because
Right.
he is a YouTube sensation, so you can't really take away from that. All right. Brandon, thoughts?
Well, from the moment after his boxing match when he called out Rey Mysterio, if you can remember on this show, I was the first one to say, "Oh, Logan Paul is going to be the United States champion for that same exact reason that you were talking about, to bring more eyes and prestige." Freakishly enough, we living in a new day and era, right? We living in the era of social media stars. A lot of people are not just going to the performance center anymore, although he spent time there. He has really picked up on this craft, on this professional wrestling thing really, really quickly, almost as quickly as I think a Bianca Belair has. I just wanted to say it like Wade Barrett. I want to know why he can't pronounce her name right. But anyhow,
that shit too.
so I think him winning and his meteoric rise, he lost, but him winning at Crown Jewel was definitely, I saw it coming, and I'm not a Logan Paul fan, but I'm a fan of his wrestling. Does that make sense?
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Jay, what is your thoughts on Logan Paul?
Oh, he's in the Hall of Fame already. Celebrity wing, like off rip. Him and Bad Bunny already have a Hall of Fame career already. Like all like for the best like outside performers that's ever came in WWE, like they actually picked it up. And like you feel me, like we wrestlers, we be sending our own little chats and all that. You feel me? We watch shows, we talk about it, and we all say like how him and Bunny Dead are like the best ones to have come in probably ever. You feel me? Like that really got in the ring. You could tell like they really like this. Like some people tried to discredit Logan, like, oh yeah, well he got to practice a match for 3-6 months. It's like, well, there's folks that do that shit out here on the regular and they still fuck up and like you feel me? Like I
Right.
don't
Who that be? Who that? What y'all be saying in the group chat? Let me see.
and like it's too many to even start naming. You feel
Oh,
me?
okay, that's good. Okay,
It's
maybe you can try a
too
list,
many.
a disputed list one day.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
But nah, like I definitely think they hands down they both are definitely going to the Hall of Fame. Yo, stop biting my computer. Move. But yeah, I like it. I like what Logan's doing. I don't like him. I never really liked him or his brother, but like I like him in WWE. You feel me? Like honestly, I was hoping he won Money in the Bank because I wanted to see people go crazy. I wanted him to walk around with the Money in the Bank briefcase. You feel me? Flaunt that, go everywhere on his show, do all type of shit. Go to the boxing matches he got with him and his brother. You feel me? With the Money in the Bank and shit in there. You feel me? Like it's all marketing and exposure.
Mhm.
Now it's a different time now, but him as United States champion is definitely cool. He did say that he might be appearing a bit more. I think that'd be cool, but I kind of like him coming in and out. You feel me?
Mhm.
Come, get the job done. You feel me? Protect them. You feel me? And that's it. I think it's dope. I'm waiting for Bad Bunny to come back. Can't
They
wait for
might
that.
fight each other.
Yo,
I think they will.
said that. I was like, it, bro. It's so crazy because like they're both that good. If the way Logan Paul's going right now, bro, if he keeps coming, he'll be the one to be like, what we say, like the vet in a match. You feel me? A ringleader in the match where he's like, hey, like, boom, boom, we get here about the same time. Bad Bunny pick up too. You feel me? He's in there.
And
He's working.
I think we're gonna see Bad Bunny pretty soon because the new release of the WWE game
Yeah.
has his player mode in there. So I think that with that being said, he's gonna
And
be
he just dropped
probably
the
back soon.
album too. He about to go on
Yeah.
tour and this, so shit, he might fuck around and be at WrestleMania.
You never know. D, what's up? How'd you feel about the match?
I'm not a fan of Logan Paul, but his in-ring work, as far as like being a wrestler, I'm a fan of that. He's not like any other celebrity that came into the WWE. Right? As you can see, he really does take it serious. I mean, he's been in the ring with the likes of Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Ricochet, The Miz, Rey Mysterio again, and last night, well, at Crown Jewel, he put on a good show. Even somewhere in that part of the match, Rey Mysterio was going for some particular move where he could have almost ended his own career, and Logan Paul saved him.
Point taken.
Mhm.
Point taken.
Mhm.
Yes.
So that shows you how serious like he takes it. You know what I mean? Because like he could have just let him hurt himself. So he really cared for the wrestler that he was working with, and that shows a lot. I mean, it says a lot, and he
Absolutely.
definitely is in the future like a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, unlike
Absolutely.
that Ridge Holland. Go ahead.
Next on the card, all right, is Bianca Belair versus Io Sky. Now, D, me and you was the lone wolves in this one. Okay, me and you was the lone wolves in this one. Me and you were the only people that called, Io for the win. Now, it was a crazy match because when seeing Kairi Sane come out, Bailey is a trooper. She took those beatings like nobody business. I will say that. And Bianca definitely still came out looking strong in the match, even though she took the L. So, D, you was the last one. Go ahead, take it.
Oh, well, I ain't really see the match.
All
I
right.
saw the ending. I woke up and I saw the ending. I was watching like bits and pieces of it. Uh, Io Sky, Io Sky is a tremendous worker. I'm a fan of her work. Bianca, it was good to see her come back, and I like how she was putting Io over, especially when Io was working her leg. It was like one spot when she dropped kicked the shit out of her leg. I was like, damn, I think Bianca's leg is fucked up for real, but she really sold that. And I woke up like to see Kairi Sane back in the ring. That was crazy. That was crazy. Now it was reports that she was coming back, but they just say no win. And right about now was a good time to have her there.
Okay. Random thoughts.
I thought I was underwhelmed by the match because I felt like even when I think these two clashed in NXT one time, right before Bianca went up, um, they really put on a good match at a time where um, everybody was really more focused on the Ronda Rouseys, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Sasha Banks at the time. I think down at NXT, Io Sky and Bianca Belair was like putting in that work. I am not a fan of Kairi Sane. I think Sour D's, when you reported earlier in the season and your smoking section about her returning, I wasn't excited. I wasn't into the Kabuki Warriors. I think Asuka is an amazing talent. I do see them forming a faction. I do see Asuka, Io, all of them getting together, and they might have to call the sisters to get together. Maybe they're gonna have to help B-Fab, Bianca, maybe even get Jade in there, and it'd be a whole. We could do yellow versus brown. It's cute. It makes a cute color. I like it.
Oh, no, my God. No, 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 no,
I
no,
like
no,
it.
no, no, no,
I
no.
like it.
Broadway.
I like it.
Jay
Broadway.
Booz, how you feeling? I know you didn't see the match, but how you feeling about what you heard?
Shit. I mean, I like Kyrie. I definitely think that, it definitely adds another element to the women's division. You feel me? Just gives them more depth to it. Uh, I've been thinking they gonna drop Bailey anyway with the whole damage control shit.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it's another layer getting to that point. Bailey's gonna end up going back to the Bailey, really back on her bullshit. You feel me? She just been kind of like in a now. I'm not gonna say the manager role, but like she really took like a vet presence and like letting the younger talent really get that time to like shine. You feel me? Get them in the game, let them get they burn. You feel me? But I think it's definitely gonna lead back to Bailey just remembering who Bailey is, and she gonna give him that work.
Okay. All right. Cool. So now we're gonna get to the next match on the card, which was Cody Rhodes versus Damian Priest. Now, D, come on, man. You was the only person that picked Damian. What happened? What happened? What happened here?
Listen, I did not pick Damien. I don't know how that went. I did not.
You definitely picked Damien.
I said
picked
Cody.
Damian.
I said Cody.
Yeah, all right.
I said Cody.
You talking about that thing that they unlocked the fire stick with? That's what you talking about,
Cody.
Yeah.
They got rid of that, didn't they? Well, never mind. We need more Broadways.
Listen, D, how'd you feel about the match?
Man, the match was alright. It was decent. I'm waiting for it's two things. The match was decent, but it's two things, and I'm waiting for those two particular people that was in the match. I'm waiting for Damian Priest to cash in his briefcase. I want to see who he's going to cash in on, and I'm waiting for Cody Rhodes to finish his damn story. Now, I'm not so against the story. So when I say finish the damn story, but I just wanted to, to hurry up a little bit. I'm going along for the ride. I'll tell you that. But it needs to. The match is okay, and I hated his fucking hair. The fuck is wrong with this guy?
Brandon.
The way people choose to express themselves artistically and physically is totally up to them. I ain't got nothing wrong with that. I don't know where he was going with the Moesha braids, but hey, it is
Exactly.
what it is. That's what this match to me I watched on mute. I'm a huge fan of Cody Rhodes. Once he came out and did the pyro, I kind of put it on mute and started making some potato salad. So that's where I was at with the match. Overall, every time I looked over my shoulder, it looked like they were doing a good match. To me, this match was a filler. This could have main evented Raw, if you ask me. I don't know what layer of the storyline that this has anything to do with. So shouts out to Cody for going over as he should have, as he is now on that journey. I'm telling you, the final two in the Royal Rumble is going to be Cody Rhodes and LA Knight. I feel it.
I believe so.
I
believe so.
They just needed that Saudi Arabia check.
Jay,
needed that Saudi check.
Jay, what do you think?
It's kind of funny what he said about like with the Cody shit, where he's like, he just want to hurry up and finish the damn story. I feel like people had the expectation of the story was gonna get finished at WrestleMania when that was never said. So it's kind of like I feel like people are burning themselves out because he just said finish the story. Stories are long as hell, bro. You feel me? Books, many chapters. Like it ain't gonna go from point A to point B. You feel me? Or point A to point Z, whatever. It's gonna go everywhere with it. And I think that's the beauty of right now with Cody doing the story because his whole story really started from when he left. You feel me? Did his whole thing on the indies. You feel me? Like he was running in places like even I'm at now, which is crazy to say. AEW, what he did over there to come back, went against Seth, did that whole thing with the pack and all that shit too, bro. But yeah, I personally, I think the story isn't necessarily him beating Roman. I don't see him beating Roman either, even though I know I'm jumping ahead in the bigs. I think his match is up next. But yeah, I don't see him beating Roman. I think Cody is just doing this thing right now. You feel me? But he's like a real baby face, like a real baby face. There hasn't been a real baby face in a very, very long time. You feel me? So it's like you gotta just enjoy the ride, bro. Like we want that instant gratification. Like look at what this man is doing and just ride out. And then I have a theory too.
Hit us with it.
Damian Priest. I think that the briefcase, right? Finn gave him that new briefcase, right? I think there's no contract in that briefcase. I think Finn has the old one with the contract in it. So the day Priest tries to cash in, they open the shit up, ain't nothing in there, and Finn fuck around and got it. Wow. That's crazy.
Okay.
You wrote that better than anybody in the back. I ain't even think of that. Even though I thought it was Rhea Ripley who presented it to.
It's what? Well, it might have been Rhea, I think, but whichever one of them, you feel me? If it is Finn, I think Finn the one, you feel me? He like, yeah, I got something for you. Boom, give him that. The real thing is in the back with the contract. You feel me?
That would be
and
dope.
Damien cashed in the fake shit. He puts in that work.
You feel me?
Then Finn comes out with the real draw.
It'll be the one time they're cashing in, the briefcase fucking drops, opens up, nothing's in there. Mind you, we've never actually physically seen a contract ever from the Money in the Bank. They just hand it. You feel me? So it'd be the one time. Yo, this not in there.
Didn't somebody drop it one time and it was like
you feel me?
So want to happen one time.
And maybe it did, but at least I don't remember. Maybe that happened with like Sandow or some shit like that.
I like your theory.
No, that's actually a perfect way to script that. You know what I mean? You know, so that may be a thing. We've been known to predict things that actually ends up happening.
Listen,
just like on some crazy shit, just on some wild shit. You feel me? If they just did that, because I'm a Finn Balor fan. Finn and Seth were like the main two that really got me into wrestling. I was like, all right, I could really do this. So like a lot of my stuff that like I do and / have done is from him. So I would not be mad if Finn did that. Give him another proper world title run. I was there the night that he beat Seth, and I was there the next night when he had to relinquish it, and he got done so dirty after that.
Right.
Dirty, bro. But that's just my little theory there.
All right, so that brings us to the main event of the evening, which was Roman Reigns versus. Go ahead, D. You say it best.
LA Knight. Yeah.
Okay. So now listen. You know, this was just too cliche. I mean, this to me, this was boring. I ain't gonna hold you. This was boring. To me, this match was boring because I was like, it's been done so many times that I thought in my head, like, okay, we know he's gonna win. They know we're gonna cheat. We got to figure out a different formula. We got to figure out something different, you know, in this realm, right? Because at one point I just said, you know what, let me just, you know, continue watching football because there was nothing else. We knew exactly how this game was going to be played. Random thoughts.
I thought this match was very actually entertaining. I don't know what match you were watching. Maybe you were watching football. That's why you were bored. But I was watching this match and I was very entertained, actually getting to see LA Knight work. Because as we all know, I'm not sold on LA Knight like everybody else is. I think there's a lot of bits and pieces of this and that. And what people respect more is his personality. And that's what people like. And that's okay because in the history of professional wrestling, we have not always been fans of, you know, people's wrestling, so to speak. We like their personality, Becky Lynch. You know what I'm saying? So I can get why people are behind LA Knight. However, I thought this match was really good. Where I will agree with you, Mash Out King, is I would love to start to see Roman finish in a different way without like necessarily some help from the bloodline. Like, I don't care if he used the bell, like what he used the bell, use a chair, use the rope to do the guillotine, like do something else to make him that more evil and that more vile. And that was it. I enjoyed the match. It had a great finish. I love when they hit the 1, 2, 3 and Roman music hits instantly. It's a beautiful thing. It's the tribal chief. You know how I feel about that.
Jay, hit us with it.
I like the match. I think it was cool that LA Knight got to like really go in there. I think he stepped up. He did his thing. Like, he's definitely a main event player. I think that this was pretty much just to kind of see how he'll do when it comes around time for there's been reports in with the World Heavyweight Championship, like how would people potentially react to it? How does he look in that main event scene? So I think that was kind of like a tryout in a way you could say. In terms of like with Roman cheating to to win. I love it, bro. Like, and then the thing I love most about it is like, if you think about the bloodline, right? We all know the Samoan dynasty. We all know how they rock. It's like they will really hop you, bro. You feel me? So it's like if I'm Roman, you feel me? Yeah, like you better be out there. You better be out there to hop him for me. You feel me? Like I shouldn't have to grab a ring bell. I shouldn't have to put him on the rope. I shouldn't have to do these type of things. Like you better do your job. You feel me? Be out there. I'm the tribal chief. I'm the head of the table. I'm the one putting food for the whole family to eat. You need to do your part. You need to carry your weight. You feel me? So like that's why me personally, I don't get upset at it because it's like if you look at it, the bloodline story brings the most realism into professional wrestling right now, in my opinion. Because like, they're a legitimate family. They have done some of the craziest things from top to bottom with Jimmy and Jade and Jay on the other side and everything here. Now Jimmy's back. Jimmy's not even fully in necessarily.
Yeah.
Roman is like, you feel me? Like I'm gonna string him along. So if I'm Jimmy, Jimmy's hopping at every single moment to get back into the bloodline. You feel me? He was on the injury reserve list and he said, all right, I'm off the list now. And then he went out there to go do his thing, and that didn't work out how it is. So I think we gotta just look at where it started and where it's at now, and how he's cheating to win, but okay, where are they at in the story that's causing this cheat, this dirty finish to win? You feel me? Because if not,
Right.
I feel like if Roman was just beating people clean, they would complain. People would complain about that too. It's like, oh, he beat him. Oh, he's done. He's this. Okay, yeah. He beat LA Knight, but hell, Jimmy almost didn't put Roman's foot on the rope at the time, right? Now you could run with that, bro. It's the Caesar. That's why Drew's the way he is now. If Roman and them wasn't hopping Drew the way he was before, Drew has no place right now. You feel me? That all up to turn heel. Nah, I'm not rocking with you. Y'all, how you just gonna forget everything he did, which is dead ass true. I'm pretty all got those friends in real life. You feel like, yo, how you talk to him? This, he did that, he did this, and you feel me? Like that's what they bring into it. So I think it's all they all found a way to make sure whoever is losing or lost, whether it's dirty, whatever case it may be, is done that protects them and gives them an angle moving forward.
That's what's up. No. That's a great opinion. D, what's up?
You give some great takes. God damn. I agree with Bougie. I feel like this match it was a good match. It was a decent. It was a decent match. It was a decent match. It definitely was to see. It was a test run for LA Knight to see if he can go with the big dogs, and I feel like Roman put him over, and Roman did what he can do to showcase that for LA Knight. LA Knight so that he can go the distance, and he really worked his ass off to show that. Roman did what Roman does. He cheated to win, and that creates a great story for him, and it keeps his character going. Because if he would have got a clean win, that shit would have been whack, and it would have just been making LA Knight look weak, right? So if he had to cheat to win, it makes LA Knight look strong.
Okay.
Because if you feel like you was so much better than this man, if you feel like you were so much better than this man, why did you have to cheat to win?
All right. Okay. All right. Well, what were you about to say, B?
I said I never said that Roman cheated. That was Mashdow's words. I was clarifying that I wanted him to win doing something dirty without the bloodline. That's what I say. You hit him with a bell, hit him with a chair, make him do something like that to show that the head of the table is really, vile and trying to do whatever it takes to stay at the head of the table and not just win. That's the more or less the point I was making. But it ain't an argumentative point.
Oh, yeah. According to my sources, you're wrong.
Mm-hmm. All right. And that is the Turnbuckle Talk. B, take it away.
All right. I kind of thought you were going to talk about our night last night, but
I was going to let you take that over. I remember we're on a bit of a time frame, so that's why I did it. But go ahead, B.
That's fine. I understand. I mean, you could have left the Crown Jewel shit out, and we could have talked about that. But anyway, it's your Turnbuckle Talk. We're gonna move on. We'll talk about that a little bit later. We're gonna move on. We're gonna light it up, take a puff, and open up the smoking section. Sour D's, what you got in the smoking section for us this week, bruh?
Yeah, so we were talking about Gunther's travels issues. the reason why he wasn't at Crown Jewels, because he cannot leave the United States. He only can work the United States shows.
Gunther,
So
right?
yeah, Gunther. So coming up, he won't even be working the Elimination Chamber in Australia. So that's the reason why you're seeing him doing all these matches on Raw, defending the Intercontinental Championship, and he's gonna be holding that shit to like WrestleMania, and they trying to see like who he's gonna lose it to, thinking he might lose it to Brock Lesnar.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay. All
I
right.
think Brock might beat him.
Okay. So you know what? I like Gunther as a champion. I ain't gonna hold you. I
Me
like
too.
him as a champion. I find him very fucking entertaining. I like
And he
him.
gives me
I
that
like
old
him as a
heel
champion.
feel.
Yes. Yes. I even like the way when he said to Miz the other day, you're one of the greatest sports entertainers of all time. You know what I mean? Like that was still a slide against him. I think that his character development as a champion has grown. Obviously, he's a beast inside the ring. I think that I don't see a need to take the title off of him. In fact, that he has to stay in the United States means that guess what? We got more days with him as a champion.
I absolutely agree. We all know, like I felt with Imperium all around, and I like how they're even starting to peel the peels of the banana off with letting us see what's going on between Ludwig Kaiser and what's the other one's name? Giovanni Vinci. So I feel like because of back what we were talking about with the bloodline and the importance of storyline, we're seeing these factions now have complexities to their stories, right? And now we're seeing, the play on with the Miz. They turned the Miz face. How could you turn the obnoxious Miz face? So this is good storytelling. So that's definitely dope. Shouts out to Gunther being the Intercontinental Champion. Is Brock retiring at SummerSlam?
That's a good question. But with his schedule as it is, if he retires, does it really make a difference? Honestly,
No.
like you know what I'm saying? Would you could you tell if he retired or not?
I mean, like if
People won't be
Brock
scared at
like
Royal
officially
Rumble.
retires, then you're gonna now there's that element of like, hey, maybe Brock is gonna come out. It's gone. I think
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
you feel me,
Like you
bro?
at the Royal Rumble,
Yeah,
he won't feel like that. Like shit,
yeah,
I'm safe because I know this man retired.
yeah. Like
Can't be seeing him at number
I look
30.
forward to if it's the Rumble number 13. All right, shit, where Brock about to come out? You feel me? Like just like moments like that. You feel me? I think that's the beauty of Brock Lesnar, and Brock Lesnar is the reason why we got the Tribal Chief now too. He was whooping Roman ass for mad long, bro. You feel me? But just like that slot, like in the card and on the roster and shit, like that's beautiful, bro. Because it just adds to it. It just adds to the overall product.
Yeah, they.
What you got next in the smoking section?
Braun Breaker being called up to the main roster.
Let me tell you something. It's your turn. It's your turn. I'm sorry.
You sure it's my turn?
No, I mean, listen. When he first started, before, I mean, he was trash. He was trash, and the only reason why he was trash because they was forcing them down our throats, like on some Cena shit. Now that they repackaged them and they did the NXT all over, it's the white and gold. It ain't that colorful shit no more. That 2.0 shit, and he's a heel now. His heel work is actually better than his face work because his heel shit is more believable.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough. With that opinion.
Fair enough.
However, I still feel like that colorful shit he had in 2.0 and them feet like shoving him down our throat. We're about to get that again when he comes to the main roster, which is why I shook my head. The fuck no. They're gonna give us Braun Breaker forever and ever, and I'm just not a fan of it. We talked about Ryback last week. What's the difference? I'm trying to figure it out. Someone help me. I don't know.
The difference is Braun Breaker's theme is going to change to when the sun crashes down, it hurts inside.
You know what they said? They said Braun Breaker and Carmelo Hayes is The Rock versus Stone Cold.
Hell no. Hell no.
Who's
They
they? Who the
said
fuck is
that.
they? You said they said it. Who the fuck is
They
they?
said
I
it.
want to
The
know.
people are
Who's
saying
they?
it.
I need receipts.
Listen,
We don't believe you. You need more
listen,
people. Okay.
listen.
We need more. We need receipts.
Listen, just hear me out. As everyone is getting older, and they're starting to, you're losing to John Cena's soon. Randy Orton gonna come back. We're gonna be losing him soon. We're gonna be losing. Look, Roman about to go on another break again. Steph is like fake injured. He's about to go to Hollywood with all his fashion sense. We about to lose him. So people coming up like Carmelo Hayes and Braun Breaker, they are the next ones. They are the Rocks and the Stone Colds, the Randy Ortons and the John Cenas.
You wild for the night. You wild for the night.
Listen,
You
okay,
wild for the
you
night.
tell me.
Jay, what's up, man?
Tell
Talk
me.
to us. Is Braun Breaker and Carmelo Hayes the new Rock and Stone Cold?
It's funny you say this because I was talking with my girl last night how like I think a lot of people aren't like household names like that anymore. So it's like when we say like Stone Cold, The Rock, Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, like all those older people and stuff like that, bro. It's like I don't think we're ever really gonna hit that again, just because like you don't have to not to say you don't have to have that same effect that you had to before, but now with how social media is and just how like the internet is, you don't necessarily have to be a household name, bro. Like you can just be, you can have 20K, you feel me, 1 million followers, that type of stuff. Like that's the shit people going for now, you feel me? But I don't see them being that. I hope they just be themselves. That'd be the best thing they can possibly do, grow into how whatever they're meant to be. Like Melo, he's doing his thing right now. You feel me? Like I honestly don't really watch NXT that much, but from the episode from when they did the whole big ass stat card and when Dragunov, when I see like that match with Dragunov was crazy. Like that's when I kind of like started watching a bit more. But I think the best thing they can do is just beat them. Like we shouldn't put them in the box of like that's the next Hogan, that's the next Austin, this and that, bro. Like,
they're the first.
yeah, you feel me, bro? Once we do that, the moment they fuck up something, it's done. People
Can I pose a question to you again? Can I pose a question? So in terms of notoriety, right? What do you think is a thing that makes a wrestler that big, right? In terms of getting to the next level?
Bro, it's so subjective now and it's so different than what it was before. Like, so all right, so it's kind of within the same lanes, but like you'll go on the internet, right, and you'll see people always talking about how many tickets are sold, posting pictures of the venues and shit like that. It's like honestly, that's none of our business. You feel me? A lot of people posting these pictures, bro. You don't own no type of business. You don't do anything. You work a regular job, bro. You go in there and get another man richer than what you are, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, why are we focusing on that? Like, we need to focus on the in-ring work, the character work, all that type of stuff there. So I think in terms of like notary, bro, and like getting up there, you gotta just block all that noise out and just be you. You feel me? Like, look at Roman Reigns, bro. Like the moment he came into the whole pandemic happened, he came back. He said, "Yo, we are not doing this big dog shit no more. We not doing this no more. We doing this right here." And if you look at any of like the WWE documentaries, like the Usos, they always say like, "Nah, like how he is right now, that's how he is in real life." You feel me? And like that's when things always are received better, and that's when things like, "Oh shit, like I want to watch this now," because you're really being you. Like look at Seth Rollins, right? He wasn't always in the fashion, but when he started seeing drip, he's like, "All right, let me tap into this. Let me see what's up. Let me see what's going on. Move. Let me see what's going on." So then he went and got one of the craziest stylists out here, bro. His fits are wild, bro. I follow the dude. You feel me? Like
me too,
bro. Yo, what's Seth wearing tonight? You feel me? But Seth gear was always fire, always fire. So you feel me? It's little things like that where it's like, how are you gonna stand out? You feel me? So like Roman's being dead ass Joe. You feel me? Being who he is in real life, as they say in these documentaries. Seth, he's going full blown into fashion. You know what I'm saying? Like Becky Lynch, she was really like, yo, like nah, like I'm the man. You feel me? Like that's her body right now. You feel me? That's me being.
So basically, when the person and the character meet, right?
You know, it's going, bro, because then at that, like you said, like Y'all hated John Cena. I love Cena personally. You feel me? But y'all hated John Cena. You hate Breaker because he's being shoved down your throats. You said Breaker, you like him now because he's being healed. Maybe this is how he is in real life. Maybe he's being a bit more himself during his heel work. You feel me? It's a lot more comfortable whenever we see these performers, whether it can literally be in basketball, it could be in acting, it could be in professional wrestling, whatever it is. When you see someone that's in their comfort zone and where they can actually be themselves, it's way better than anything else they've done before. So I think that's like the big part of it.
That's what's up. Me?
I answered already, but
Oh.
I'm just gonna say I think the answer to your question, because you asked Jay that, I think it's impact, right? I think we look at Halloween just passed, right? We see people dressed as Bianca Belair. You see people dressed as Cody Rhodes. You see people dressed as Seth Rollins. So I think that type of impact is what nowadays is what creates household names or internet names, so to speak. And I would have to agree with you. When character and real person meets, you have that. Certain people can do that. And just for me, I could care less if it happens. Like, I think Braun Breaker is one of them people, right? Christian is another one, right? I'm just like, oh, okay, he's doing his best work ever in his career. Wow, it's amazing. I'm still not interested. He's not getting my money for me to put my butt in the seat, right? So I just think it's a culmination of different things. You guys, how are these? Shit, Big Papa Pump coming out because we talking about Braun Breaker? What the fuck going on? My bad, sorry.
Yo, yeah, so like, what was it? This past Thursday, you seen backstage, we seen B-Fab run into your boy Bobby Lashley and the Profits. So it's looking like, you know what I mean? She's trying to punch her ticket in, getting her way in. You know what I mean? I feel like that's kind of good because at least it'll give her something to do. You know, they just got rid of their mans. It feels like it's like Hit Row can never just like get right. Like they always losing somebody. They get called up, they'll lose Swerve. They get called up, they'll lose the whole damn team. They come back, then they lose the nigga that can't jump over the rope. It's just crazy, right?
Right. You're right.
But what if she really talked to Bobby Lashley because she wanted it for Asante the Adonis? You know, like, what if it's for Asante? Like, what is not necessarily for her? That's why I said earlier, what if the conversation is really her, you know, with Bianca and them? You know, before Broadway, I was making a real valid thing. Like,
of course, when I say her, of course I'm including Asante. I'm not just excluding him. She's talking to him about both of them.
Bianca.
They're trying to expand the business. You see how she came through. Oh, the profits are up. We want to get down. I like the expansion.
On SmackDown.
I like the expansion. It's like they really starting to faction up. I wonder where they got that from, AEW.
Yes. It started. It's faction season. It's definitely faction season. I'm very curious to see how this is going to play out. You know, I definitely want to see. First of all, I want to see Bobby Lashley and the whole crew have a monster Black people faction. You know what I mean? I'm definitely looking for that. I'm looking for that.
They don't even got a name yet.
I'm looking for that. I'm looking for that. I like Bobby Lashley as a heel. As a face, I really don't know what the hell's going on. But as a heel, your man is in his moments. You hear? Yeah. You know, listen, I'm excited to see what's going to come from this big.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
From Friday with B-Fab, I said I think she's gonna bring Asante the Adonis, and maybe she's like referring for him, you know, being a letter of reference. However, if they're not putting Montez on the mic as much as they should be, then they're gonna need somebody there to be a mouthpiece, and I don't think B-Fab is the mouthpiece, not unless she's really been in the performance center and working on her promo work.
Doing promo
very
class.
Beautiful lady, love her. I think we follow each other on Twitter. On X. So Shouts out to her. However, I think she needs just a little bit more work. Don't just start putting people together. Like, let it mesh together. Let it make sense and let it be well. Let's not just do the LWO again with the black people.
Yeah, shout out to WWE though, because they really are starting to hire black talent. I mean, come on. Like who we
AEW
got? We
has
got
black talent. They just
They
don't
don't
know how to
display
use them.
them.
you got that Lash Legend girl.
Jay, you don't have to respond to that comment, but but they definitely hire black talent at AEW.
No,
Yeah.
they use them. They be on AEW Dark, but that's what's
Yeah,
up.
real dark.
Or
That's
they
what's
or they
up.
go on
That's
ROH.
what's up.
Yeah, real dark.
Oh, but then again, I think that's not right.
Or maybe they put him in Ring
Yo,
of Honor now. You know what? You niggas go in Ring of Honor. You go to Ring
I
of
mean
Exactly.
Honor.
it's
Go
I
to
mean it's
Ring.
hard.
Talent, go to Ring of
Where
Honor.
y'all don't have no TV time. Go ahead, go right over there.
Go fight
I
on
mean it's even
Rampage.
hard to catch a Ring of Honor now.
What you say, bro?
I mean it's hard to catch a Ring of Honor. Like
I
where
didn't
do
even
you
know,
even go and watch that?
bro. I didn't even think that's on TV, cause
Honor,
huh? What you said?
the Honor Club app.
Exactly. That's what I said. I didn't even think it's on TV.
He liked that shit, bro.
You
We
know,
gotta get the
Crazy.
we gotta get the Honor Club. We gotta get the Honor Club. What is it called? The Honor Club?
Yeah, Honor
Yeah,
Club.
the Honor
The
Club.
Honor Club. We gotta get that. See Athena defend her title. Not
Wait,
not happening.
like how does it go for y'all, Bougie? Like how do y'all watch wrestling? Like you see, we could sit down, we could watch that shit every Monday and Tuesday, whatever. Like, how do you like catch wrestling like a casual fan, like a regular fan?
I mean, like, I'm tuned in for any Roman Reigns segment, any bloodline segment. I'm tuned in for that for sure. But honestly, bro, everything on the internet, bro, I'll be watching through Twitter, X. Like I literally, and if there's something like I really want to see, I'll go on YouTube after, like the WWE their BT WWE BT, like their channel on YouTube. They
Right.
post the whole segment, so like I just watch it from right there, or if not, then I'll go to watch wrestling AI or .co, any of that type of shit. But
So that's the
I'll
same way.
watch,
That's how I watch it. That's how I watch AEW all the time. Just
yeah,
watch
bro,
it right through
AEW,
YouTube.
bro, I'll watch that right there or whatever. But like I honestly don't really watch too much. Like I'll tune in from time to time, but it's like I just be needing to kind of like focus away from it.
Into your shit.
Yeah, you feel me? Because it's like I'm in the hunt. You feel me? I'm trying to get where I need to be. I'm trying to get a job. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
so I'll be
You
trying.
trying to get on AEW Dark. We got you. I understand.
Hey,
That's why we
shit,
want you to
man.
answer the
Listen,
question.
we been there. We done that one.
I
It,
know.
it was a great experience.
Oh, you was on AEW before?
Oh, you didn't even
Yeah,
see it.
yeah.
I mean, you
It's
know how. Listen, man. I could listen. I could see you. And what's that thing that Swerve got?
Mogul Embassy.
Man, it ain't even about them. It's about the Boomaye. That's what it's about.
Hey,
That's
man.
what we talking about.
That's
But
that's where we at, man.
You
I
got
mean,
anything else in the smoking section, D?
yeah. See, my final story is coming up. We got to talk about that Will Ospreay contract coming up. All right, he's like he's about to be one of the top free agents in the wrestling community, right? It was before he ain't know, like he was talking about he'll never come to WWE, but now he's starting to think about it. So now he got AEW, you got TNA, and he's thinking about WWE.
B. I went to look first the last time.
I would love to see him in. Let me tell you something. Anytime you get to see Will in the ring, I think it's a gift. It's sort of like when AJ Styles came over, and it's like he did a lot of his great work, in TNA and in Impact, and then coming up and moving up, and then when you see him under the WWE lights, and he's able to turn the dial up to match what it is they do over there and bring something to it, I think it'll be dope. If he decides to go to AEW, I think it will be dope as well, because he has a lot of competitors there that he can, compete with and maybe do. He's somebody who we watch his matches. You see how we like LA Knight for his personality? With Will, we watch his matches. We like his in-ring work. So
Right.
whoever it is he wrestle it up with, and whoever he signs with, I'm okay with. I'm tuned in.
He's like one of the best in the world. Right now.
That's a fact. That's a fact. To be honest with you, I think that if he goes over to the E, I think it would make perfect sense for him. I think that right now there's a lot of transitioning going on in AEW, and I don't see the best storyline for him at the moment there. So if he leaves and go to another company, I think he'll actually grow a lot better. I'm trying to be very political because Jay Bougie's on the show, and and no. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. You go there. You know what I'm saying? Get the guap. Okay, that's what happens at AEW. Get the guapa. Okay, get the munje. Okay, get the De Niro. All right, get that. Okay, so I am very political right now about my feelings about AEW. Okay, so I don't want. See, let me tell you something. We live in cancel culture era. I don't want to say anything, and you will be laughing and whatever, and then after, it's a problem. So I'm going to be very political in my speech about AEW, even though I do respect AEW for the pay they give the wrestlers. I think these dudes make some decent money.
Yeah, they do look out for their talent.
Yes,
that's good. I would love to be highly paid to sit at catering. That's wonderful. I'm excited about that.
Listen,
that's a great deal. It's a great deal.
What?
It's not bad.
It's a great deal. It's a great deal. You ain't got to go out there. You don't got to touch them sweaty fans. Some of them don't shower, section these things. I get it. I understand.
Jay Bougie, how do you feel about getting high paid to be sitting catering? No, I'm just joking.
I mean, listen, nah. I've done it a couple of times there. I've been there. I've been there 3 times. I was on screen once, and then this other 2 times I was there, I didn't get an on screen role. So I was chilling, bro. I went there. The food good. I seen a lot of my boys. Like, of course, everybody make the y'all. It's okay for y'all to make the joke about catering, but when talent makes that joke, it's stupid because you could just go back there and network. Just off of me being there, bro. I chopped up with Kenny Omega, bro. You feel me? We had a great conversation. He gave me feedback on my work. He gave me feedback on what to do to help elevate myself and make myself look like an actual star and shit like that, bro. Yeah, I could go on there. Have an 8-minute, not 8-minute. Who am I kidding? A 3-minute match on Dark or whatever the case may be, bro. Get my ass kicked. Yeah, I got the graphic. Okay, who gives a fuck? You feel me? I got to see Kenny Omega, bro. I got to chop it up with Prince Nana. I got to chop it up with Swerve. You feel me? I got to see the Young Bucks. You feel me? It's all about making those connections, especially in this business, because that graphic don't mean shit, bro. Is do these guys remember you? Can they plug you in if something comes up? You feel me? It's what are we doing from there? But yeah, bro, I'm in catering. I'm chilling. I get my plate. Hey, what's up, man? Can I holler at you real quick? Hey, what's up? Yeah, you feel me? I was actually talking to Dustin Rose, bro. Yo, we were just sitting there chilling, having a whole conversation. You feel me? Great conversation. You feel me? I got
because he was in catering too, right?
What? No, he had a match that night.
He had a match. He came to catering and sat with you.
And he just came and sat with you.
We was chilling. Well, you don't just stay always at catering. There's there's a section where you chill out in the back where the talent where we all watch and shit like that. But
okay.
It was cool, bro.
Okay. All right.
D, that's all you got for the smoking section?
Yeah, that's all I need.
All right. The blunt is out, as he would say. I thought you was going to say it, but I'll say it for you. The blunt is out. But right now, we're going to take the time out to shout out House of Glory. That is Hog Wrestling. The next event is taking place at the New York Arena Friday, December 1st, right? And it is called The Darkest Hour. He just mentioned Prince Nana and Swerve Strickland. They will be there. They will be in the building. He will be taking on Mike Bailey. We're going to have Charles Mason taking on Carlos Ramirez. We got Matt Cardona, the heavyweight champion. He'll be defending the House of Glory heavyweight champion title against Mike Santana. And we also got Cash Flow taking on Encore. They just announced the grizzled young veterans, my boys. Everybody knows.
Oh, yeah. I'm definitely
Zach
going.
Gibson and James Drake will be taking on our other boys. So it's a conflict of interest. The main event. You had some static with the main event, right?
All right. Yeah, we did a little 1-2 at MLW. A couple weeks ago, but everything's good. I got my ride home. You feel me?
Oh, you got your ride home and you got
your
ride back. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. So I just wanted to shout out House of Glory, HOG. real quickly before we go into interviewing you, I want to talk about our experience last night.
Yes.
I think you might know one of these women because she definitely knew who you was. Actually, she's the reason I even know who you are. Queen PR, those wrestling girls, and Krista B had their 5th year anniversary. This podcast world is crazy. So to be in this game, to be black women and be those wrestling girls, celebrating 5 years is a major thing. I said, yo, we got Jay on tomorrow. She's like, he's my god brother. And it was actually her posting you, and I think he was about to be a part of one of the Battle Club pros, if I cannot be mistaken, or something like that. And she posted you, and that's how I got wind of who you was as a wrestler, and then started watching your work. We had a very good experience. Mash Out, do you want to expound upon our experience there?
Yeah, no, it was a great time, great networking event, meeting other podcast hosts. I mean, it was in my neck of the woods, Flatbush, Brooklyn. I literally grew up right around the corner. You know what I mean? Shouts to all the goons that tried to come into the spot at one point that I had to go outside and talk to them. But it was a great event nonetheless. It was positive, meeting just everybody in the same space as us, and everybody to do what we do. And and I think now we put our stamp that we are coming in this game and we are here to stay. So just by meeting everybody else that's been doing it a long time, and once again, congratulations to those wrestling girls for the 5 years of doing their podcast.
Yes, they were presented with their own customized tag team titles.
Yes,
those wrestling girl titles,
dope.
very beautiful
really
belts.
Dope.
Shouts out to Brian H. Waters, who was he's the king when it comes to all of this, right? He was one of the first ones. Shout out to Brian H. Waters. That was like amazing meeting it up. And I gotta personally shout out Ill Fam from the Black Wrestling Podcast. Fam was there, Mrs. Fam was there. It took me like a minute to walk up to him because that is my nigga in my head. Like, he's my friend in my head watching the show. So it took me a minute. But what happened was Mash Out was in a heated argument about how trash Edge is at the bar. And, these niggas is from out of town. So
Adam
when
Copeland.
New York niggas talking, it sounds like it's some static, like it's some heat, like it's some beef. But we're just talking about how trash Edge is, right?
Adam Copeland.
He's looking over and he gave me the nod. And I'm like, all right, he gave me the nod. I'm gonna go walk over there and talk to him. I was like, yo, there's no Three Amigos. There's no any of this that we do when it comes to the wrestling podcast without the Black Wrestling Podcast. So I definitely want to shout out him and Janelle from HR. Definitely dope. And my man's Black as well. So it was a great event. They did a live streaming podcast there. When you listen, they keep saying, guys at the bar, we're doing a live cast, and they was talking about us. We were like DX with signs there, like, who booked this? I was in China. No, we was enjoying our drinks. And shout out to the HQ Lounge because those drinks was on po.
Yeah, they was hitting. Heavy hitters.
They was definitely hitting. So with that being said, we're going to move forward and we're going to transition into our interview with you, Mr. J. Bougie, I guess, right? Again, like I said at the beginning, at the top of the program, you made PWI's 500 2022. It was number 485. You made it in 2023 BRP list. You also recently made the great best black wrestlers list, right?
Yeah, the Black Wrestling 500.
The Black Wrestling 500. So you made that list. So you making your way up in the range. You've done talk to Dustin Runnels and catering. My first question to you is basically for people that are tuning in and don't know you, who is Jay Bougie and what does he bring to the world of professional wrestling?
Yeah, bro, it's crazy. I always get asked that question, and I feel like it always changes depending on where I'm at in my career at the moment. But for the most part, bro, Jay Bougie is John from the Bronx. Grew up on Kingsbridge, Cedric Ave. Honestly, bro, what I'm bringing to wrestling is I'm trying to make wrestling like Dykeman, in the sense when I say that, when you think of summertime basketball, Dykeman is lit.
Yes.
You going out there, bro. You hear KD pulling up.
I thought you were gonna talk about chancletas.
Nah.
Okay.
You feel me? Nah,
I was on Dykeman as well.
Talking about
Broadway.
Bringing in culture and shit, bro. You feel me? Like just bridging that gap. You feel me? Because like we look at a wrestling show, you see
and Nutcrackers. That's also on Dykeman. Nutcrackers.
Yo, you are unhinged. To to get back to what I was saying, pretty much, you know, I'm just trying to like build that bridge back. You feel me? Like I want kids who look exactly like me, sound like me, that can be able in this space and be in this world and can actually perform the best of their ability. Like it's cool to like wrestling now. It wasn't cool before. Like people would say what they say, what they thought about it. You know, they said it was fake. So it was a bunch of other things, you know, that we don't say anymore. But I just want to make people comfortable. I want to be the foundation where there's guys or you know other young children who want to do this, like yo, Bougie's doing this, I could do it. Because even before we got on here, bro, I was like, so you put on for the Bronx, like there ain't a lot of people from the Bronx doing any of this, bro.
That's very
Also
true.
from the sense where it's like I want people to know that you don't got to pick up a gun. You feel me? You don't got to sell drugs. You don't got to get another bullshit. You feel me? Like there's other ways out. You feel me? It's easy to get caught up into the drill music. You feel me? Trying to spin the block, trying to go do this and shit. It's easy to get hoop dreams and then to get those hoop dreams killed right before you when you in high school and then you think
That's a fact.
and you're not even 18. You feel me? Like we are very, very young. So like I just want people to be able to like at least try, bro. Like if the shit don't work out, at least say you did it. You don't want to be that old head on your block that's 40. Like yo, back in the day, I could have did this, or I could have did that. Like that's whack, bro. Like we don't want to hear none of that shit. You feel me? It's all about making shit happen. So Jay Bougie is just a guy from the neighborhood. You feel me? Putting on. Uh, doubt it. The whole cliche type of shit story, but you feel me? I talk my shit, bro. I'm one of the best in the world. You feel me? I'm at where I'm at for a reason. You feel me? And I don't just carry myself. I carry my whole community. I carry my family. Shit, I carry us on this podcast right now, bro.
That's right.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
That's how I look at it.
Even like what you just said, you kind of dabbled on it a little bit. You was ranked 500 on the best black wrestlers in the world list. Talk to us on how important representation means in professional wrestling today. What you look like.
Somebody it's funny you say that too, bro. Because it's like so even before this, I was just listening to like I was on YouTube listening to SmackDown versus Raw, like the music, you know, the music they had on there, like the old tracks and shit. And I remember, bro, every time I make a character, I didn't know how to make him black, bro. Like, for real, like, I didn't know how to make him black, or it'll be like this brown looking white boy. The hair was never anything that I would ever rock in my life, bro. The facial structures was never anything, bro. I thought Hulk Hogan was black when I was younger because
we all did,
bro.
Savage, we all did,
bro. These spray tan bandits, even Matt Cardona, his whole ass. You feel me? Like it is crazy out here. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like to have now a list where you know you can actually name 500 black competitors.
Yes,
it's crazy. And then on top of that, to be, I believe I was number 99 this year.
Yeah, he was.
To be in that hey, like this is where we see Bougie. Like Bougie is one of the guys here where it's like if you're a black wrestler or you need someone you join league to, this is one of the names you look to. You feel me, bro? These are one of the first few 100 names that I think of. And it's like I look at all the names on there and it's like I'm brush shoulders with almost every single person there, bro. So to be able to, you know, like I said, bro, it's representation. I'm from Kingsbridge, bro. You feel me? I got 3 little brothers, bro. You feel me? Wow. I got family and shit. I got my son now, you know, and then I just got the community and stuff. Like just the other day, I was walking to the store, bro. And one of my mans from my old neighborhood was like, yo, Jay Bougie, can I get an autograph? I'm like, oh shit, like damn, like y'all done found me out here too. And he was like, yo, like I'm real happy for you, bro. Like he said, you found your own lane, you stuck to it. And he's like, yo, like my man is really a professional wrestler. I'm just there, like, thank you, bro. Like I appreciate that.
Just to ask a quick question. So, you know, you've been doing it for a little while now, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, what do you think is some of the things you learned? That would be monumental for someone just starting out as a professional wrestler. What would be some of the things you learned or some of the jewels you want to give to somebody if they were starting out today on the indie scene trying to become a professional wrestler?
Indie scenes is crazy, bro. It's a lot of bullshit out here. But I would say the first thing that I would say to anyone that wants to genuinely be a professional wrestler, stop being a fan for a little bit. You feel me? Like you can't be like wrestling is so different from every other sport. Like basketball, you could wear a LeBron jersey and still go out to the court and do your thing. You feel me? Football, soccer, whatever the case may be. But wrestling is psychological, bro. And you have to get out that mindset of being a person that comes home every Monday at 8 o'clock got Raw, you feel me? Or Friday got SmackDown on, or Thursday got TNA, whatever the case may be. Like you gotta treat this as a job, as an actual profession. So I didn't get better at this until I stopped being a fan. Like, bro, I used to have all the belts, all the commemorative titles, all the replica titles, bro, everything in my crib. Like, you feel me? Because I love WWE, I love professional wrestling. But I sold all that shit, bro. I got rid of everything. I got rid of all my stuff. Then it was like I couldn't keep it because I was still a fan. You feel me? So like you can't be a fan. You gotta treat yourself as if your coworker is John Cena. You gotta treat yourself as Vince McMahon is gonna, well, not anymore, but you know, Vince McMahon was gonna potentially be your boss. How I'm gonna get these guys to hire me? Okay, what do I gotta do here? Me being a fan, they're gonna tell your ass be a seat filler, bro. Or they know you're not even get your foot in the door. From you, like you, it's different lanes and shit. You feel me? So, that'd be like the main thing. But to also make connections. Don't be afraid to mess up. You feel me? Don't get comfortable. Ask questions, uh, and just be careful, bro. Cause it's just like anything else. Like there's a lot of snakes in this business. This business is a work. People gonna use you, like however way they can. Use the people right back, bro. But be genuine. Be real. You feel me? Don't be on no sucker shit. Don't be on no snake shit. You feel me? Because like for me personally, bro, like up until like I had did PWI the first time last year, like people telling me to change, I gotta do this, gotta do that. Like, yo, you're loud, you're this, you're that. I'm not doing that, bro. I'm gonna be me. And like one of the main things my great grandfather told me before he had passed, he was like, yo, like whatever you do in your life, like make sure you like you the best at it, give it your best. And bro, the only way I'm gonna be the best is by being me. You feel me? I can't, like what we said earlier, like Breaker gotta be Breaker, Mellow gotta be Mellow, Bougie gotta be Bougie, bro. If I try to be anybody else, I'm a drown. It's gonna not just be me. It's gonna be a bunch of bullshit. So I got comfortable in my own skin. I have an amazing partner who has helped me be able to chase this dream. You know, make this like a full career, and it's been amazing. So it's just like, keep your head down, bro. Like I said, ask questions, watch your back, study however way you can, but be you. If you be you, everything's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be a long road, trust me. Because you could kiss some ass, you feel me? You could brown nose a lot and shit like that. It'll get you there, but it won't. It might not keep you there. Or if it's gonna keep you there, it might not be how you want to be there.
How's the travel with having a family?
It's well now. Like I'm a little hesitant to travel. Like I'm actually going to California this Saturday. I'm heading out there to the to Oasis Pro. So I'll be out there with Fatu, Journey Fatu, the whole Samoan like Dynasty family. Like that's their promotion out there. Great people, bunch of love, got nothing but respect for them. It's even crazy to say that I even know them like that, bro. You feel me? I could go out there, I could work for them. You feel me? I could go out there, I could shake hands with Rikishi. You feel me? Like Rikishi's watching the match that I'm in. You know, being able to say that like I'm good friends with Lance Anoa'i. You know, we be chilling. So I could text him. Like whenever my son was being born, he texted me like, "Yo, bro, how's it going? I mean, what's going on and shit like that." So it's like it's definitely a blessing to be able to say that I can, get advice and be able to talk to a family of that likes. But it is a little harder traveling now that I got my son. You feel me? I don't want to be gone too much. He's 3 months in, bro. He's so advanced, bro. It's so crazy. Like he's so aware of everything. Like he'll let you know how he's feeling without no hesitations. But other than that, like I usually try to stay in New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, New England a little bit, but New England got a bunch of hoes up there. New England hating that scene.
I heard.
Nasty work out there. But traveling is okay. You feel me? But now I'm at the point now, bro, too, where like I done traveled enough and I got enough recognition where I don't have to be that guy that's like, oh, I need to get out here so people don't say this and that. Like, nah, like you know who I am, bro. You know what I do. You feel me? I tuned into everything I do on social media. Anytime you open up the apps, y'all type it in my name. Y'all want to see what's up. You know what's going on with Bougie. Like that's literally just what it is.
Okay. So what is some advice that Mr. Thomas or Alex Kane have gave you that you would want to bestow on a young and up and coming black wrestler, since this is what you do it for, you for the people, you want to be an inspiration and representation is important? What's some advice that they gave you that you would love to bestow, maybe something you didn't know that you would love to bestow upon a young up and coming black wrestler?
Well, I mean, like, well, the first thing that comes to mind is help how you can. You feel me? So like Alex looked out for me. Like, so prior to me actually being an official member, Alex, I knew Alex for a little bit because he had worked the local independent that I was on, Invictus Pro Wrestling, and they feel me show love. And then a little bit after that, I ran my own show, where it was myself and my former group called Takeover. We went against Shane Taylor Promotion. Social media, powerful tool, y'all. Powerful tool. Get in tune with that. Learn how to use that because how to get you everywhere we need to get to. But to get back to what you were saying. Alex hit me up one day. He was like, "Yo, do you know what the Alice Kane train, the Boomerang train?" I'm like, "Yes." When everybody come out with you, they say Boomerang train. He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Do you want to do it?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like, I'll pull up. The show was in Queens anyway, too. You feel me? So I'm like, "Hey, nothing to hop on the train real quick." Hopped on the train, got there. Alex gave me the ins and outs, whatever the case may be. Actually, no, I'm lying. That day, Lance I actually went to the show with Lance. Lance picked me up. We went to the show together. Then he told me what it was, and then he was like, "Yo, like this is what we do." And I was like, "Well, I'm smart, bro. You feel me? Like I take advantage of every opportunity that I got." So it's like, all right, I'm about to be on MLW essentially right now. I'm next to the guy who's next up. All right, what can we do? You see everybody wear all black, they wear the black stuff like that. I was like, "Yo, Alex, can I wear my Kobe's?" He's like, "Yeah, wear whatever you want to wear." I had them bright ass lime green Grinch Kobe's on. You feel what I'm saying? So everybody out there in all black shirt, black pants, black shoes. Nah, fuck that. Bougie wearing his Kobe's out there. So boom, I went out there. We did the whole thing, the whole Boomaye, and he's like, "Yo, while you're out there, I need you to have energy, be hype and shit like that." But he said, like, don't like OD to make the show about you, but like have energy. So you feel me? Like I'm very good at pulling people's attention. Like I'm very good at doing that, and that's without me really even trying. So I just went out there. It was being me. We had the little suplex signs and shit like that. Boom, boom, boom. We did it, and it was funny because like it's to the point where people was looking like, "Yo, like it was like, who is that?" Like he's not just an extra. It's like, who is that? You feel me? Like, it's something a little different about how he's doing, how he's maneuvering, everything that's going on. So we did that. Then we went the next day to Philly. He was like, "Yo, do you want to come to Philly?" I said, "Bet." Hopped in the car, main event, and then that's the night he won the battle royale. I think it was. Yeah. That's when he won the battle royale thing. The ending pose, the ending shot of MLW was Alex being hoisted up, Jay Bougie in the ring right there, fist up, celebrating right there with him. See, I'm in front of that camera, bro. I'm making sure what I'm doing, and throughout that whole time, bro. Once I got those clips, I'm sharing on social media. I'm on social media. I'm posting. I'm advertising. I'm doing everything I got to do, and got to the point where I asked Alex, like, "Yo, like, like, I know I'm doing this, but like, like, what's up? Like, what can I do to potentially get my foot in the door?" Because prior to that, I already did media work for MLW. You feel me? I did media stuff for them. I did that whole thing. Alex was like, like, we'll see what's up. I got the hitter from MLW, like, "Yo, are you available this day?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "All right, well, we're gonna have you in the match against Mr. Thomas, a Boom A tryout match." I was like, "Oh shit!" Like, now I'm about to have a match.
You getting in there now. Now you about to get your feet dirty.
So,
all that.
This all came about too, and you could see it too on the Spirit of Boom Man. It's a little short film they did or Alex like that he won, and they was interviewing me and everything too. And Alex said, like, "Yo, even before all this, like, Bougie was promoting Boomaye. Like, he was went out here, like, letting people know what's up. Like, that's the type of stuff that gets you noticed. That's the type of stuff that's like, hey, this guy wants to work. That's the type of stuff that's like, I want to work with this guy." So I got there. We know the match was coming up. We was, first of all, MLW do these long ass cards, bro. It was like match 1 of match fucking 14 or 15. You feel me, bro? So it's like, I ain't gonna lie, I was nervous, bro. Like, thankfully, I had my girlfriend there with me, and this was around the time my son could have been born at any moment too.
Wow. So she was like 8-9 months pregnant,
bro. I think she was like a week out, bro.
Oh, wow.
Like we was in the end game of her pregnancy, bro. So it's like, so I was like, "Listen, you coming with me? We took her mom car, like, fuck it. We was like, if we gotta give birth out there in Philly, whatever, we'll make it happen. But yo, listen, we here. Because there's no way I could have missed that, bro.
Of course.
And it was very poignant.
One of those where it was like, "Yo, like, are you okay for the Rashi?" Like, "Yeah, fuck it, we out." I'm like, "All right, bet we out." We hopped in the car, got our asses in Philly, boom. So we went out, did the match. Match is over. I'm about to get up. Then I see Thomas grab the mic, said the whole thing. I lost, and he was like, "Yo, you got that dog. You got that fight. Yo, fuck it. You rolling with Boomaye now." I was like, "Oh, It's like, oh shit, word.
You got your Rockefeller chain. All right.
Yo, you seen the job. You feel me?
Exactly.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So
that was really cool,
bro. Training day.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a good story.
Came back through the curtain, And Alex was like, "Yeah, let's go." People was clapping and shit. You know, and I'm just there like, "Oh, all right." I'm like, I know you don't fuck with me, but that's cool though. You could clap. I'm just over there and shit. Like it was cool. So to go back to to get back to answer your question, help out how you can, because Alex did that for me, bro, and he did not have to do that, bro. Like this is my first shot at really working television, not in no dark match, not in no squash matches, not none of that. Like really being to go out there, showcase what I can do, have ample time, and to really like pretty much show what I could do, bro. And then from there, like I just been on the roster ever since, and it's been good. You feel me? I check my Twitter, my Instagram, everything, websites. You know, see what's up, what's needed from me. I'm actually about to do some stuff tomorrow. Hopefully, I get up early in this week. That'd be pretty cool. But it's crazy because like I'm next to a world champion, a black champion,
Yep.
the top act in the promotion. You feel me? I got Mr. Thomas there who was there to help Alex get where he's at. And then my first 2 matches was with Thomas, and he made me feel so comfortable, bro. Because it's a transition from working independence and working TV, bro. It's a learning curve. It's so different.
That was actually my next question. My next question was like, you wrestled in a plethora of different promotions, and you talk about like you wrestled anywhere from a school gymnasium to having that Falls Count Anywhere type match with the Neon Ninja. You understand what I'm saying? And then going to the 2300 arena in Philly. Like, what is that transition like for a professional wrestler?
Bro, it's like I kind of get what they say, where it's kind of like a high, because it's like, bro, like you said, I go from Little Knights of Columbus, you feel me, inside there, maybe about 50 people at the show on a good day, maybe 100 people. You feel me? Like I'll sugarcoat numbers, bro. Some draw, some don't. It is what it is, bro. You feel me? But I go out there, I put on a show no matter what, because at the end of the day, y'all paying y'all money to come out there. That I like. You'll hear a lot of people like, "Oh, it's only 20 people out there," or "You're wrestling in front of this." Well, some people can't afford to go to these other shows, bro.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's fans that's like in like deeper in New Jersey that I felt bad I couldn't make it last night, because that's their area where they can only travel to.
Right.
Real people who supported me since day one type shit when I've been out here, and like it hurts me when I can't make it out there, and like it's like, damn, like, you know, I want to try and make these dates as much as I can, because I'm getting to a point now where those type of locations and dates is getting lesser and lesser because I'm moving up.
You turn rich on Switch, brother. You turn rich on Switch.
It's a bittersweet thing. It's bittersweet, but to go from doing that and wrestling MLW the next day or the day before, bro, it's there like, oh shit, like I need a week to like decompress sometimes, bro.
Right.
It's this. It's highs and lows. It's a roller coaster. It's everything. But working TV is very, very. It's very. I'm not gonna say strict, but like it's greatest hits. Yes, boom, 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 and we out.
So is there a hot cam you have to perform for, like one?
Yeah. There's always a hard cam no matter what. There's always gonna be there, but it's like you work a little differently now because you got hard cam and now you got the 2 Roman cam. You have the Roman cameras now. Like there's no maybes. There are Roman cameras, bro. So you feel me, little son, boom. You show this camera some love. You show that camera some love. But you know, this right here is where everyone's watching. Like this is always on you. The hard cam is always on you. You feel me? So it's knowing how to work the ring now, bro. Like it's not just so go out there and do what you want. It's not you go out there, hit them greatest hits, get over. You feel me? Without going over. You feel me? And then boom, from there you just gotta do your thing like that.
How easy was that transition though? Right, to be able to go from that indie scene wrestling style to now wrestling for television, right? Is that a little different?
It's no, bro. It's different. I'm not gonna lie. It is very different. It's very nerve wracking because like even in my match with in main event, like the match started off and then like I went to do something, then like I completely just lost grip, like just slid right off me, bro. But it's like I had to catch. And you feel me, fix everything up there and everything. And then Matt Striker actually, he was like, yo, that was like a veteran move. Like things were getting sloppy. Jay Bougie cleaned it up. In my head, bro, I was having a full-blown anxiety attack. I'm there like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
You got these bright-ass lights. There's 100 people over here, 100 people over there. You got this hard cam here where you know this is going to TV, bro. Like, it's not, there's no like, oh, it didn't catch that. No, it caught that, bro.
Right.
You gotta learn, like you gotta be like on point. But to that, like again, I've been fortunate enough to be in there with my brothers. Like, I love main event. Like, that was my first, like real match in there, and they took care of me, bro. And they attacked team, took care of me, bro. So like that calmed my nerves. My first ever match I ended up was against Thomas Vet, respected me, took care of me, you know me. And then I just had my first match on my own against BRG, and I was a lot more calmer and felt more comfortable because like to a point, bro, like yes, I'm Boomaye, but like I have to like kind of like indulge myself in it. I haven't really like accepted it. You could say
you gotta psych yourself up.
Yeah, bro. Because like Jay Bougie is very different from Boomaye.
Right.
I'm. You look at my work at House of Glory, everything it's different, and I'm trying to find how to bring that over to TV while giving what TV's like. This is a script, bro. This like, hey, you feel me? This is what we want. This is this is a story essentially. With you indies, I'm doing whatever the fuck I want, bro.
Right.
This is a story here. We need to get from point A to point B. Or how are you gonna do this? Okay, cool. I can't bug out how I'll bug out there all the time. I gotta like bring bits and pieces of that, introduce it to this audience, and then boom, you feel me? We all go from there. But I be having like kind of like an imposter syndrome when it's like sometimes with the Boomaye stuff. Just because like I said, like I'm Jay Bougie, King of New York. You feel me? God figure. I'm out there. I'm loud. I'm doing this. You feel me? Like I'm antagonizing the fuck out of you. Like I'm doing things, bro. But like now, you feel me? I'm for the people.
You for the people, right?
What's more fun?
So now I gotta accept that love that y'all throwing. You feel me? I gotta be like, okay, like yeah, are y'all rocking with me? Or are y'all rocking with Boomaye?
Is it true that it's more fun to be a heel character or a face over a face?
I hate baby face, bro. I hate it, and the only reason why I hate it is because when I first started training Johnny Rods, there was no characters, bro. You was just you, and he called me Little John, bro. So you already know, I'll go and say that shit, bro, whatever, and then people just like me at that time, you know. So I had to do baby first work, but babyface it taught me how to sell, taught me how to kind of maneuver and everything. Like my baby face taught me how to be the heel that I am now because there's things I hated about myself as a face. So the heel that you see is like I kind of bring both of it together, but now I'm kind of at the point where I'm just too cool, so people cheer me anyway. So it's like House of Glory, I'm a heel, but I come out, they screaming everything bougie, singing my theme song and shit, bro. I'm like, fuck it, I'm out there, I'm vibing with y'all, bro. Like it's a vibe. I'm out, so I try to just bring that over to MLW, but yeah, it's I prefer to be heel.
Okay,
like Alex told me I can do whatever the hell I want, so
that's right.
You know what I mean? He like, yo, go out there and just be you. And it's like, I'm doing it. You feel me? But I gotta just get comfortable. You know, and like
okay. I rock with Mr. Tom. I believe in what Mr. Thomas said, and I agree. You spoke a little bit about when they called you Little John. What actual age did you get into professional wrestling, and when did you realize you wanted to be a professional wrestler?
I started when hold on. I think I was 19. Yeah, I started when I was 19. I was 19. I'm 26 now. Just
okay, you thought about it.
Yeah, now I had to make sure what year did I start because I always forget, bro. Like because like I was only training. I've only been doing like working and traveling for 2 years. Like
okay.
Like the person you talking to right now has only been doing the shit you've seen. It's only been 2 years I've been doing this. Other than that,
wow.
I just been at Gleason's training and shit like that. But I know how to be a wrestler since I was young. Same cliche story, bro. You feel me? Stone Cold Steve Austin is my favorite wrestler of all time.
Yes.
The Rock would beat him, and I would cry. So when I had that match against Lance Anoa'i, you know what I mean? I had to hit him with that stunner one time. You feel what I'm saying?
I see what it was. I saw what it was.
You feel me? I had
that payback with WrestleMania 15.
Yo, listen, it's real to me, damn it. And I took that personally.
I understand. You showed the shirt earlier, the Boomaye. Yeah. You're heavy on the merch, right? Of course it is, a revenue way to bring in money too. But how do you draw inspiration from the designs of your merch?
So this here is all MLW. Anything Boomaye you see is all MLW, except I'm working on something. So you feel me? When y'all see it, y'all gonna know, yeah, that's bougie. You gonna know.
Okay, that's okay.
You gonna know. But for me personally, I try to like make shirts that you would want to wear out if you just chilling with your boys, or you feel me, you go out to the club later on that night. Because I used to work in retail. I used to work at Foot Locker. I used to work at Foot Action, Nike, all that shit. And we used to clown people for wearing the whole mannequin shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You feel me? So like I want to give you like a nice little t-shirt you could wear. Like I don't expect you to wear a shirt with my face on it all the time. I don't. You feel me? That's like at the event type shit. But you feel me? If I give you a little polo like just shirt that says bougie, they're like, oh, all right, like what's that? Or just anything bougie is like, yo, like what brand is that? You feel me? Like that's how I try to look at my merch from a fashion aspect, or I'll draw inspiration from like certain movies or just little things that like I think that a fan or just a normal person would like. So I try to do it like that for merch.
Besides your music, who do you listen to get in the right frame of mind to wrestle and or to cut a promo?
Shit. Well, since I lost my headphones, I'm listening to a lot of music. You feel me? But when it's time to like really get into it, some Dougie B. You feel me? God show love to the Bronx artists out here. Who else? K Flock. Sometimes I like the gangster shit, bro. You feel me?
Okay.
Sometimes I like it. You know what I'm saying? But hands down, Pop Smoke. You feel me? Pop Smoke is a very big influence on my career and how like I kind of like display myself as a professional wrestler. I try to be like, hey, like if Pop was a wrestler, what's little things I could take? Like when he died, that hurt. I ain't gonna lie, because it was just whack, bro. Because it was a young upcomer. And just that hating shit is so trash, bro.
Right, absolutely.
You watch a lot of his videos and everything, bro. Like he was having fun. So anytime I was out there performing, he was having a time in his life. He was having fun. I try to have that same amount of fun anytime I'm in the ring. So,
all right.
You feel me? He's a very big influence.
I just have one more for me. I know B, I know you're getting ready to go into, but I got a question, right? Real talk, real talk, right? How shady is the wrestling business?
Very, very shady, bro. It's a perfect example. Damn, what is his name, bro? Oh, the dude that run I ain't really trying to give him no free airtime, but this is just to like get y'all hip to how like this business is. So the dude from that run Wrestling Open and Beyond, his name is you feel me? He high calorie bastard. But
fuck boy. True fuck boy.
Yeah.
He get a merit. Okay, he gets a merit.
Super. And it's like people were talking about like the New England scene gatekeeps a lot, bro. And at the time he made a certain post about someone, and then I was like, yo, like it's kind of whack if you move this way because you guys have a stigma to y'all. Whereas like people think this, if you do this, people's gonna continue to do that. It's kind of whack that may happen, but hey, this is just me just letting y'all know type shit. It wasn't coming at them, just you feel me, just letting you know, like, yo, this is the pulse out here.
Right.
He took it a type of way, and he said, if I told you to come set up a ring right now in the middle of a thunderstorm, you would set it up. And yeah,
he didn't ask you if you would set it up.
No. He's talking like you ain't shit.
Nah, yeah, basically, like get your black ass over here and do this.
Like you
that's how people was taking it. You feel me? Which, and you then at that point, I was like, oh, cool. I don't gotta be political no more. I said like, yo, first of all, don't delete this. You a bitch. You feel me? Like, don't be out here. You feel
from
me?
your chest. You said it from your chest.
Why it is how it is, bro. Because you a bitch and you in your feelings. You don't know how to make no fucking money. Get out your feelings and make some bread, and then your product will be a lot better. And then I had a bunch of people low key hit me up like, yo, thank you for saying what you said. You feel me? These promoters think that they own us, this and that. Boom, boom, boom. And it's just like this wrestling business is extremely fucking shady, bro. Because like you'll have this one guy that's playing Vince McMahon, right? You have this one guy that thinks he knows what he's doing. That has no type of motion. That has no type of anything, bro. And it sucks because as performers, we think we have to go to them for the booking. We think we have to go in the ring to do all this type of stuff. And it's like, nah, bro. Like they don't have the power. We have the power because without us, they bought a ring for no fucking reason, and they lost all their bread. You feel me? Without us, they have no type of product, none of that shit, bro. And it's like, of course, it goes hand in hand, but that's with good business people, bro.
Right.
In wrestling are not about business. It's just personal, and it's a fucking hobby. And they out here just playing wrestler, playing Vince McMahon, doing this type of things, and it sucks.
Right.
Because we here, this is our actual career, bro. This is our actual dreams. This is actually our aspiration for what we want to accomplish in this life. And you got to navigate through all this BS, bro. And there's so much BS everywhere. But like, once you get to a certain point of like that whole paying your dues is like, it's real to an extent, bro, but don't let them like extort you. Don't let them get free labor out of you. Don't let them whore you out. Don't let them manipulate you up here, bro, because half of the time, bro, these guys ain't shit. That's literally, I swear to God, they not, bro, because like they're really good on putting this facade. Wrestling's a big ass work, bro. It's a bunch of characters, bro. It's a bunch of egos. That's
Right.
all it is, and it's just like, don't let this other man's ego of him trying to big himself up bring you down because he ain't shit.
You know,
So
it's funny
Leo Rush
because
should have carried Mark Henry's suitcase.
What happened?
Leo Rush should have carried Mark Henry's suitcase.
Listen, I don't know the context behind that. I'll say that, but when I met Mark Henry, he asked me to do something for him. I did it for him. He said, "Thank you, young man." Congratulated me on being PWI. So we had a great interaction. You feel what I'm saying?
Shouts out to the world's strongest man, Mark
So
Henry.
you're not like one of the talents that won't mind listening to the eldest men of wrestling tell you something, right?
I'll listen to I'll listen to actual people who should like. I'm not gonna say who should be respected, but it's like in New Jersey, bro. If you've been doing something, if you've been wrestling for 15 years, they think you're a vet. You're not a fucking vet, bro. What have
I
you
love
done?
that you said that. I love that you said that. That's a classic line.
Yeah, bro. Like, what are we doing, bro? Just because you did, like, what have you done in 15 years? Have you done anything of quality, bro? Or have you just been here every other Saturday? Have you been a weekend warrior? Have you actually done anything? Have you actually been to WWE? Have you done anything with Impact? Have you traveled? Have you done any type of things that make you think you should have this big old grand ego of, hey, I have to respect you. I have to do this. Like, nah, respect goes both ways, bastard. Like, what are we talking about here?
It's funny that you say that because this is running parallel to the DJ game, right? Because I'm a DJ, and a lot of the thoughts you have is what I used to have in terms of my DJ career. I used to say the same thing, right? You know, like because everybody that had a pair of turntables since the early '90s was a vet, right? And and I used to say that like, how the fuck is you a vet? Like you haven't done shit, you know what I'm saying?
How, bro?
In your
How?
career,
Bro, and it's so crazy, and it's just like it's very culty, bro. It's like this group of these weirdos,
washed up, yeah.
bro, just be in a circle, big each other up, bro, and they just like, oh, this guy's a vet, this guy is this, and it's like, nah, bro, like he's not, and I'm not gonna respect you because you think you're a vet. Like, I don't care if you like, and this is not to no one specifically, but like, example, like I don't care if he's on the first ever episode of Ring of Honor, bro. I don't care about that. Like you
Who's that? Mikey Rick Rat?
bro. I don't care of Impact Wrestling. I don't care about none of that shit, bro. You're here 20 years later, wrestling the same place I've been wrestling for 2 years, bro, and I'm making way more noise right now. And you want me to come here and just like, come on, bro? Respect just goes both ways. I treat it as a business, bro. That's the whole point.
Is there anybody who you met that was different than you expected them to be?
I mean, honestly, bro, I have no expectation of anyone. I don't like. I pull up to you. How you doing? What's going on? You show me respect. I show you respect. You act weird. Okay, you stay over there. That's it, bro. But I will say someone who was like not surprised, but very pleasant, and I'm happy that I had a great interaction with is Darius Carter.
Yeah, like, okay. Wow,
bro. Carter been around. That's one man who should be out of here. 100%.
Agreed. I agree.
I just got in the scene, so you feel me? I don't know about the politics and games was being played back then, but Carter is someone I could hit up right now, bro. Say X, Y, and Z, and he really shows love because he's like, you remind me a lot of like me when I was younger. You feel me? Like people who talk shit about you, like, why? Can you do the things he do? Are you getting the attention that he's getting? Like he's like, I defend you. You feel me? It's like I respect the hell out of Darius Carter because like at a time where it's like I needed like that kind of like he gave me that
Okay. Ashe. Ashe to that.
Yeah.
We'll talk a little bit about Ashe next week. One question, this has to do with, we heard you mention a little bit about loving Stone Cold growing up. I think you talked a little bit about Finn Balor earlier, and you talked about Seth Rollins. So who is on your professional wrestling Mount Rushmore?
So Stone Cold, hands down. All right, so I let me give you my answer when I was a kid, like my first ever answer. It was Stone Cold, Triple H, Undertaker, Kane. Kane always surprises people. I love Kane when I was younger, bro. Like OG Kane, like fire, doing a fucking backflip out the ring. That's a lot harder than what it looks like. That's a lot harder than what it is. And then the fifth one, I always forget the fifth one because it wasn't The Rock. I never liked The Rock when I was growing up, and I was too young to really see Shawn Michaels. So I want to say at that point, I probably threw in John Cena after a couple of years.
Makes sense.
Definitely
Makes
did.
sense.
It makes sense. It's your years of wrestling.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you feel what I'm saying? But now, shit, bro, it's crazy. So I'm definitely gonna say Randy Orton, Roman Reigns. That man's on another level. Seth Rollins is definitely still in there because Seth literally is still my motivation to this day. Who else? Kenny Omega, great person, great man. And then plus just seeing what he does too, like it's just Kenny is an indie guy, you know. So to see like where he's at and you know what he's doing, like it's you know he's one of the guys that ROH did it in New Japan, traveled around. So like it's a lot of like it feels closer to what I'm doing in my career right now, and what I can reach. Not any guy in the sense where it's like, hey, you know, like snubbing, just like nah, like you're traveling. You feel me? You're not at the machine right now. You know,
Right.
Right.
you're for yourself like that. That's how I look at Kenny. And that honestly, that's a lot of AEW guys too. But one more person I would put in there. Who else would I put? Then I already said Randy, so you could probably put. I'm gonna probably put Cena again. Yeah.
So
Okay.
Cena stands the test of time. I thought you would
He
put
sure
yourself.
does.
I thought you would put yourself because you know you revolutionary. You're from the Bronx.
Nah, listen. Right now I'm like Jay Bougie is still evolving. You feel me? Like I'm very different from how I was my first year. I'm very different than how I was around this time, like last year and everything, bro. So it's like I'm still waiting to see what the where I'm gonna be at. But like right now, I'm happy where I'm at. I do want to do more. I definitely want to do more. I feel like I can be utilized to do a lot more. And just you know, just waiting,
Okay.
just waiting
With
for that.
that being said, we got about like 14 minutes left to the show. I want to play a quick game, and this game is called Bad and or Bougie. I'm gonna just throw out some names, and you're gonna let me know if they're bad or bougie. All right? And I'm gonna kick it off with Ice Spice.
I fuck with her. She bougie. I fuck with Ice Spice.
Okay. Okay. Second, Scarlett.
Scarlet, like Scarlet. Oh, she gangster. Can I say that? Cause she's there. Like she She don't fit in bad or bougie, bro. She's gangster.
Okay, that's dope. I like that answer. You used to work at Foot Action Foot Locker, right?
Yeah.
So Nike.
Oh yeah, that's bougie for sure.
Okay. What about Adidas?
Adidas. Are we saying like? I mean, is Kanye not there no more? So I'm gonna have to say bad.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar.
Not even the shell toes though. Shell toes.
Nobody wants them shits.
I'm a little too young for those. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
you know?
Not as
The
tall.
Samoas? No, I'm joking.
Oh yeah, now you OD. Come on.
Yeah.
You should have said Stan Smith before that.
You would have got probably a lot closer with Stan Smith. But Kendrick, I'm gonna say bougie because Kendrick. So when I make music, bro, I don't just talk no bullshit. Like I don't write music unless I have a story. Like I'm not a freestyle type of person. Like I really sit down and I write on everything. So like a lot of my first music was about my career, like when I first started, and it helped me kind of find myself. So I treated music like a promo. Then I got better at my promos because I was doing music. Got better at music, I was doing promos. So Kendrick Lamar, he's a storyteller. Wrestling is storytelling, so I'll definitely say bougie for sure.
Okay, Jets. New York Jets.
I'm not a football guy, so just like Seth Rollins, I hate football.
Okay, so I won't ask you about the Giants. Farouk, Ron Simmons. Bad or bougie?
He bad and bougie.
Okay.
That's that man right there, bro.
All right,
Yeah.
Ahmed Johnson.
I'm gonna say bad because I ain't like his gear, bro. I never liked this gear he had on. It was little, and then I wasn't
It
rocking
was
with
mad shit, and
The way the drawers used to go up in his ass, yo, I hated that shit.
bro. I wasn't rocking with that.
Right.
Now, with your taste buds, right? Sweet or savory? Which one is bad? Which one is bougie? Which one is you?
Sweet or savory? I'm trying to. Yo, when you be making shit, like, would you say it's like sweet or savory? I think it's savory, right? Yeah, we gonna go savory.
All right. And shout out to your lady. She's a published model, like
Yes,
before having
yes,
the baby,
yes.
right? Shout out to her.
Thank you, bro. I do appreciate that. Yeah, she just got published for the first time. I'm very happy for her. Very proud.
Congratulations, sir.
And
Shouts
congratulations
out
to
to
you,
her.
man.
She said,
Let her
thank
know if she want to work New York Fashion Week. Let me know so she could
Oh, please,
book
yes,
our show.
please.
Definitely.
Please.
I wasn't done with the bad or bougie though.
Yes,
So I'm
yes.
just gonna call them by two names, and you say which one. Gucci or Louis Vuitton? Which one's bad? Which one's bougie?
So Louis V is bougie. You know, for me, that's Pop Smoke right there for sure. You know what I mean?
Right.
Gucci's Gucci, bro.
Okay, that's lit. Roman and Seth.
Damn, I don't like you for that one, bro.
I knew
crazy.
it was. You thought it was gonna just be
That's
easy? Nope.
That's crazy.
Nope.
That's crazy. I'm gonna say Roman because right now in my career, bro, I'm like I mentioned to you off camera that I pay attention to a lot of like the nuances of how he moves and how he takes his time. So I'm gonna say Roman because he's a sports entertainer, bro. That man is entertaining, and that right now has been like kind of like my kind of like lane. So I'm gonna go in.
So he bougie. All right. So
Yeah.
now Kofi Kingston and R-Truth. What are they? Who's bad and who's bougie?
All right. So let's see. R-Truth. Are we talking WWE R-Truth? Or like K Quick? Or like back in like Impact too? Are we talking like everything?
Everything.
Everything.
All of it. Or everything.
Everything. I'm going with like R-Truth is bougie for sure. That you feel me? Like I don't like how they be doing him now, but you know what I mean. But like, yeah, that definitely R-Truth is bougie, bro.
All right, I got three names, right?
Okay.
And you could do bad, bougie, or you could just omit them out, right? So
Okay.
it's Ricky Stark,
Okay.
it's Chris Bay,
Okay.
and it's Powerhouse Hobbs.
All right. So I got personal beef with Chris Bay. You feel me? Personal beef in the sense where he be out here, you know, doing this gear. It's not real personal, but it's like his gear be fire, bro. He be doing like little ideas, he put on the J's and shit like that. So I take that personally, bro. You feel me? But nah, Chris Bay, he cool. We chopped up before. Let's see. Bougie though, I'm gonna say Ricky Starks because that pose is crazy. That pose is wild. Powerhouse Hobbs. I'm gonna omit him just because I spoke to him and I think he still got a lot of work that you know he's still trying to like figure out stuff. Like the Hobbs is okay, but it's like he's in and like another thing, I hate how he be out here with no shirt on, bro. Like just walk around in jeans and no shirt is crazy, bro. That is.
But he's from the Bay Area, like it'd be hot and shit. Like,
nah, I get it, bro. But you feel me? Like it be hot in New York too. We don't be out here bugging like that. But
not unless it's your uncle. Up in,
you know what I mean? But I'm gonna say Chris Bay. We gonna put Chris Bay bad just because he be out here wearing these kicks and he be wearing shit that I be sometimes like, damn, that would been fire gear for me. So it's personal until we have our match.
All right. This is the last two. You let me know which one is bad or bougie. You mentioned both of them, and it is Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay.
Oh shit! You said in Osprey, right? That's what you said.
Yep.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm going with Kenny because that V trigger is crazy. He be rocking folks with that V trigger is nasty. Kenny is definitely
that's to be nasty. Right?
But also, Osprey is on his bullshit right now, bro. I do hope he goes to WWE. I think it'd be a nice change of pace for him, and just see like how he fits into that system. Like I said, bro, like obviously it's different because you know he has a lot more experience than me. But like going to indies and bugging out there the fuck you want to do is cool. But like working TV and shit, like it's a lot more structured. And I think Osprey would really flourish like in the WWE system. And hot take, I think he'll be the one if he does sign to take the belt from Seth.
I got one for you.
They've been going back and forth on X.
I got one.
I like
That right
I like
now
that.
is Seth trying to bring him in. You feel me? Because if he signs, bro, who else is beating him, bro? You have like, come on, bro. Why not?
I got a good one for you. Stone Cold.
Damn.
Or John Cena.
Damn, that's trifling.
Oh,
That's trifling.
oh,
You are a
oh.
man. I knew something was off about you smoking that cigar since the I knew it. I knew it. But nah, I'm going Stone Cold. Always Stone Cold. That Stone Cold is number one, no matter what, bro. Because I remember being, yo, you feel me? Like ever since I was a kid, bro. Like now I know the word is reaction, but the first time I ever seen Stone Cold come out, I just seen how people was going crazy, and I was like, I want that to be me when I walk into a room. So
have you ever had a chance to meet him yet?
No, unfortunately not. And I think if I had met him at any point in my career, like up until now, I probably would. I know bullshit, bro. I probably would have fainted, bro.
That's real. That's real. Oh, so that's where you get the inspiration for the J Bougie leather.
Oh, that's Austin. That's Austin.
That's Austin all the way.
All right. Bro. Oh, because look, you see how I got the King of NY down there where he would put SOB.
Yeah.
Come on.
I noticed the attention to detail.
The crown on the back is the skull that Austin would have.
I got a quick question for you, right?
Yeah.
You know, being that we all from New York City, so we know the basic stereotypes. It's either you sell drugs, hoop dreams, or become a rapper.
Yeah.
But outside of the box, you chose wrestling. What made you want to go that route?
It was just natural to me. Like I was just like gravitated towards it, and I actually tried everything but wrestling, and it just wasn't fun. It wasn't fun, bro. Like I did basketball, and it was a disconnect for me. Like I did baseball, a disconnect for me. I tried tennis one time. I was top.
Okay.
Did disconnect for me. I didn't realize all those things were disconnects until I started wrestling, and how fast I got it and how good I was at it. And like in the beginning, just how like fun it was. I wasn't having fun playing basketball, bro. I was only playing basketball because all my friends, we go out to the park right there on the block. We run up and down the court. Just that's how we spend time together, bro. You feel me? That's just what we do to like keep ourselves occupied. But it was never fun, bro. I was never a guy that would want to do the dribbling drills. I hated them shits, bro. I never was a guy that would put up 100 shots a day. That wasn't me, bro. Like, you feel me? It's hit or miss. That's what it is for me, bro. You feel me? But with wrestling, it was something that just got me, and I'm happy to say that I've stuck with it. I've had an amazing career in just these 2 years. It's been crazy. So.
And there's many more years to come.
Many more years.
100%, bro. And it's like doing things like this, like coming on your platform, like it helps get me to where I'm at, because you feel me. Y'all have your own exposure. I have everything there that like your audience probably didn't know who I was, which is okay. You feel me? Chopped it up here, like they got to hear me talk about wrestling with y'all. What I think about with certain storylines, I might be relatable to something they may be thinking. You feel me? And then you got to hear about my own personal career, the ups and the downs, or the little insider stuff, who you would say, which is not insider shit because it happens on Twitter anyway. If you just follow the right people, you'll see it.
I know I meant to ask this earlier, but any close calls, anything that could have went wrong?
Oh yeah, hell yeah, definitely. I tried to shoot and star press one time, bro. Yikes, scorpion, my dog. Like,
so you shades of Brock Lesnar?
I was just about to say that.
No, worse.
Was it worse than Brock Lesnar?
Bro, literally, my toes was like, yeah, bro. I got all hot and everything like that. It was wild, bro. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie and say I didn't try it again, because I did try it again 2 more times after that. Then I was like, all right, this shit ain't for me.
Or the Matt Sedell's when he started doing it in AEW.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that one was
but that's when I learned, bro. So like when I went to AEW, bro, that was the best ring I've ever stepped in my life. The ropes were beautiful, bro. It was beautiful. These indie rings are death traps, bro. Them shits
I can imagine.
Terrible, bro. The ropes are terrible, bro.
And they don't have that much give, right?
Nah, it's because all these rings be rented from one person, and everyone use that ring, and it's not really no maintenance on it. And it's like to them,
Mercer and shit.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, it's just go ahead. You gave me my money, my renter's fee. So you know, but that's why I keep my shit simple, bro. The closest high flying thing I do is a springboard cutter that I call the Yobi Yutter. RP.
Mhm.
You feel me? But that's it, bro. And other than that, you not catch me on the top rope. You not catching me springboarding in the ring. You not catching me doing none of that. You're wilding. I'm not doing it. Hell no.
Smart
But I
man.
mean,
Smart
you gotta
man.
have longevity if you're gonna do
That
things
too,
like
bro.
that.
And that's why like I chose Roman too when you asked me earlier, because like Roman is pure character right now, bro. That's all I try to do is character work, bro. I have my 5 moves of doom, bro. People was clowning Cena about that. These 5 moves keep me safe, and I'm able to come home and hold my son, bro.
That's
Without
right. Well, in Crown Jewel, he did 2 more moves, so now he's
seen
moving like a
that.
lucha
You seen
libre.
that. You feel me?
With
Look,
7 moves.
look, we a little flexible. We a little flexible from time to time, you know.
I could see. I could see. That's what's
You
up.
know what I mean? But the 5 moves, baby, the bread and butter. That's what we call it. Bread and butter. Hit your greatest hits and get out of there.
And get your money. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Well, thank you, Jay Bougie, for chopping it up with us and playing Bad and Bougie and letting. Hopefully, the world knows you just a little bit more. This Saturday, you will be making your return out west, as you mentioned, to Oasis Pro Wrestling.
Yeah,
You're gonna be facing another member of the goddamn Samoan Dynasty
bro,
family.
they everywhere. Bro, there's so many of them, bro. Oh my god.
They might hop out on you.
They might, they might hop out.
I ain't
Come
gonna
on,
lie.
man.
Listen, I'm undefeated against Samoans right now. I've been talking a little shit, so I wouldn't be surprised if they did. But you know, it's cool.
Match out. You got a spoiler for that? Who gonna win that match?
I'm gonna go with Jay Bougie.
All
I'm
right,
gonna go
that
with
makes
Jay
sense.
Bougie
All
on
right,
that
that was
one.
a spoiler.
Yeah,
That
man.
is gonna be
I'm
streamed on
undefeated.
YouTube, right? This
Yeah, it's gonna be
Saturday.
on
You
YouTube.
can
It's
just
gonna
go
be
to
on
the
YouTube.
Oasis Pro Wrestling page, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Right.
sir.
And they can see that. Also catch you on MLW Fusion on YouTube as well, right?
Yes.
Yep. Thursdays we be on there. I think the next event is Fightland. That's on the 18th, I think. It's gonna be Alex going up against Jacob Fatu. Listen, another Samoan.
Oh, that's gonna be crazy.
Gonna be
Take
wild.
a pop to the beast.
Gonna be wild.
You know,
And then-
I was gonna say that me and you are in separate in different company, right? Because we're both undefeated, together, and
Are we still going with this shit?
excuse me.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah,
This
so
must be your final thought.
we're both undefeated, so it feels good, don't it?
Yo, listen, it feels amazing, and
Exactly.
that's why I'm gonna be right there when Alex beats Jacob. You feel me? So we'll keep it going. Then after Alex beats Jacob, MLW returns back to NYC in December. You feel me? We're gonna be out there in Queens. And
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, man. Then he gonna take care of Matt Cardona. For me, Bull My A Train gonna keep going. I'm gonna have my little dates in between there too. I'm gonna be kicking people's asses. You feel me? Hell, maybe I'll be at House of Glory too.
Yeah. Oh, well, I was gonna.
You
ask
never
that
know.
Was my last question. The Encore versus Cash Flow match. Who you got in that match? Real quick.
Listen, man.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, man. Personally, y'all know I got ties to Cash Flow.
Yep, I know.
So
Is it Cash Flow?
Listen, it's Cash Flow, and may the best man win.
Okay.
I know that's right.
You heard it from his lips to God's ears, possibly, as our good friend Mashout King always says. Hopefully, we'll see what goes on. We'll definitely probably be at that MLW show. If it's in Queens, I think.
Yeah, definitely. I'll be getting dates mixed up, so I'll send it to you once we're done with this. So make sure you're there. It's on a Thursday. I know that. I know it's on a Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's take it to the 1, 2, 3 count, fellas. Which professional wrestler, is your wrestler of the week? Mash out.
I'm gonna go with Jay Bougie this week. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with him. You know why? Because winners only know winners. So at the end of the day, I had to go with him.
You stop it.
You know what I'm saying? That's my pick for the week.
Sour D's. Who's your wrestler of the week in the 3 count?
Man, I can't believe I'm actually going to say this, but I'm going with Logan Paul.
Okay, good. New United States champion. Nothing wrong with that. Jay Bougie, you got a wrestler of the week?
Yeah. I mean, listen, we all know it's me, 365.
You damn right.
You feel me? But if I had to, choose someone other than myself, I'm gonna say LA Knight, just because he was able to spotlight. You feel me? He did his thing against Roman. I like the match. You feel me? And I think it's gonna go up from there. So
Jay, we only pick winners, baby. That's what we do.
It's
Come
okay.
on, you know that. We
Listen,
only pick winners.
But listen, sometimes folks get delayed W's. You feel me?
Sometimes you gotta lose to win. Fantasia said that.
Listen, it's a delayed W. We don't take
She's been waiting for her win. Yeah, but no, I understand.
She always wins. Fantasia be winning. What you talking about? About to be in the color purple. Anyway, my wrestler of the week is actually my dude. Love this person. It's my girl, but I always call her my dude because I just like to. It's Shayna Baszler. That move she did with having them both in like that knee lock and then having Nia in the Kimura lock. I mean, not the Kimura lock. The Caribou the clutch was definitely dope. So my wrestler of the week is Shayna Baszler. With that being said, fellas, your final thoughts. Sour D's, you first. Mash out, you next.
Damn it, man. Well, when you look up, you see things.
Yeah.
It's bright. Nigga, I don't know. Just have a good day and good night. I bid you adieu.
I know that's right.
I know that's right. We like Kenny make Omega on this show. No, the fuck we don't. Go ahead.
Listen,
Cleaner.
Listen, Jay Boosh, you know, it's so good to always hang with a fellow winner. And you know, the fact is that, you know, I'm being extremely modest, you know, during the show. But the fact is that, you know what, like, share, and subscribe to the show. I enjoyed doing the show tonight with you guys. It's been very funny, very entertaining, and I look forward to seeing you guys next week.
All right, and with that being said, I'll leave us with what is called the Brandon Thought. That's why I'm Brandon Thoughts. I have Brandon Thoughts, Brandon Lee. When you avoid difficult conversations, we trade short-term discomfort for long-term dysfunction. So let's cut it out. That's the Brandon Thought. And I have Brandon Thoughts, Brandon Lee. Thank you for tuning in again for another great episode of the Three Amigos podcast show. Tune in next week. We'll be back talking about our factions. And as Mashout King said, like, subscribe, share, do all that, and make sure you definitely comment because we want to know what you think. We are the Three Amigos, and we are out.
Trios Amigos.